Sunday through Friday, we practice, we compete, we go to work, we go to school. And then on Friday nights, we gather around the nest to share a few drinks, we play Echo Arena, and we laugh our asses off with each other. That's Beer League. One of the most important things I learned was that your head game, your attitude towards the game, your emotional state is almost more important than your actual skill.
Once you go for a long shot, it's good! In through the bounce. Just about. Right in depth.
Welcome. It's Friday night to the Beer League podcast. I'm your host, Gilligan. To my left, Bay53. What up? And Sir Captain Spoon of the Echoholics. What up? We just saw them murder a bunch of children earlier tonight on VR Mail Channel 1. Cast by Palador and Newton Dad. Sir Captain Spoon with the very impressive 30,000 points or something. What was it, Bay? It was a lot. I know it was a lot.
Like 20-something, 20, 23, 24?
23, 24,000. It was definitely a lot.
Yep.
So,
okay.
we're still waiting on another. It looks like we're missing a lot of players. We're actually only missing one. We had a little bit of short. How do I say that? We didn't have a lot of people sign up tonight for Beer League, so we're actually doing 3v3s. So we're just waiting on one player from the blue team. Everything else should still be the same. We are still doing 12-minute rounds. We'll play all 3 rounds per match, no matter who wins the first 2, because this is just for fun. It's not exactly a league. It's more just a group of people who like to get together and drink alcohol and play Echo Arena. So that's what's up for tonight. Looking at casting all 3 matches tonight. And that'll be the run of the show. Hoping to still have Brews in the news later tonight. Still uncertain if that'll happen because I haven't found any articles yet. I haven't even looked. I got to do that. But as we're waiting, Bay, tell us what's going on in Sir Captain Spoon's world at the moment.
Oh, in his world, well, today I know he bought 40 pool noodles. I don't exactly know why. Maybe he could explain that.
Spoon, why does Bay think that you? Why does she might suspect that you just bought 40 pool noodles?
First off, is it working? Because I had to just fix some audio. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I am an Echo and watching stuff, I think, and I'm kind of the best at this. All right, 40 pool noodles. It's because I bought 40 pool noodles today at Christmas tree shop. It was 4 for $4. So naturally, you got to buy 40 of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Naturally, I've heard
they were
that.
on clearance. Does that make it
At
better?
a Christmas store? Did you say Christmas store?
It's called Christmas tree shop.
Oh.
But well, they don't just sell Christmas trees, of course. They actually don't sell Christmas trees.
So it's Christmas trees and pool noodles?
Mostly seasonal supplies, no Christmas trees. But there's pool noodles.
Well, Lenzel wants to know if you even have a pool.
I don't.
All right, you know what? We're taking bets in the chat now. For what 40 pool noodles might be used for by Sir Captain Spoon. He says they were on sale, which is why he bought so many. But come on.
I don't think 4 for $4 is that much of a sale, but you know.
That's $1 a pool noodle. Okay, that's pretty cheap.
That's the price they normally are.
Have you bought pool noodles before? I didn't think so.
Yo, Smooth saying nice shirt. Let's show him off.
Oh, fuck.
I believe in you.
Yeah, supporting the Alcoholics. I actually was wearing the shirt today, regardless of who my co-host was going to be, and then it ended up being one of the Alcoholics. Anyways, Sir Captain Spoon himself, captain, in fact, of the Alcoholics and founder, is what he keeps telling me. So I had to make sure to put that on the stream.
I found things, everything at once.
Yes. Three of us founded it. So Smooth. He hasn't actually said that. I was just trying to put him on the spot a little bit. Don't worry. Your reputation is, well, it is what it is, but it's not going to be unchanged because of this.
I'll specifically say I founded it. I'll take that. It's not true, but I'll say it.
There you go. You heard it here first in the Beer League podcast. The Alcoholics, founded by Sir Captain Spoon, who also happens to be their captain. Who sounds like you? Can you see Twitch chat, Spoon?
Apparently, I would say that he's probably talking about you, Gil.
I don't know how
I had to guess.
So I also have to open Twitch while I have Discord and Echo open?
Yeah,
if you want to keep up with chat, you do, yes.
I don't want to keep up with chat.
Well, then you don't.
I'll open it. It's fine.
Yeah, do it on your phone. What do you got?
Yeah, do it on your phone. What are you thinking?
It's on my phone.
All right.
Smooth says put it on your phone.
Potato left blue.
It's
Oh.
put on your phone.
And Sweet Potato just left the blue team. So we are only 24 minutes past starting time, and we're still waiting on 2 people.
Oh, did I grab that? No, I let it go. I think
Smooth saying they don't have high-speed
Kinda
internet
have
out where he
high-speed
lives.
internet out here where I live.
Where is out here generally? You don't have to specifically dox
My
yourself.
No, you have to dox
address
yourself.
Is out here would be in the sticks of Vermont. So the state of Vermont, you know.
Is
the
Vermont
place
big
next
enough
to
for
me.
more than 1 stick?
It's got at least 2 sticks for sure.
At least 2 sticks. Okay. It's a 2-stick state.
2 stick state.
Bay, where are you located roughly?
I am in Florida, so pretty far
Ugh,
away
I'm sorry.
from there.
Are you okay?
You know, I'm dying a little bit every day I walk outside. But you know, I'm dealing.
I did no
I'm
such
only
thing,
here-
Smooth. I did not dox. I asked them to dox themselves. There's a clear difference. I am clear of any charges.
Well, I am only 30 minutes away from the happiest place on earth, so I feel like that makes up for it just a little bit.
If you
So
and the happiest place on earth being
you never heard that phrase?
Oh, I've heard the
before?
propaganda, but it's not true.
You don't think Disney World is the happiest place on earth?
I believe that they want you to believe that. Yes. Disney, come sponsor us.
That's true. I don't know if you're gonna get the sponsor that way. I'm even closer to Universal. Do you like Universal?
I have less negative Star Wars feelings about Universal. Yes.
Star Wars is Disney.
Yeah, it is
Oh,
now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that because I will go into a 3-hour rant about it. Happiest place on earth.
The T? Okay, I can attest. I've been to the Star Wars area in Disney, and for a Star Wars fan, even if you don't like the new movies, just being in the area is so cool because you've probably never been in an experience like it. And especially if you know Arabish like I do, you can read all the things that no one else knows what they're saying, and it's like...
If you know what?
Arabish, it's the written Star Wars language, basically English.
Okay,
but written.
I'm a huge fan. I did not know that's what it's called though.
Yeah. Well, they call it Galactic Common in like
Yes, I didn't know that.
the movies and stuff. But the written language, I guess, in our world is called Arabish.
I did not know that. And you can read it.
Yep.
Amazing.
I can write it too. It's my handwriting is terrible, but I can write it.
Sanchezzi, you can redeem let me speak or something like that. Pull me in, whatever it is, and you can come speak on this. Summer, Star Wars prequels or sequels, which is better?
That's not even a question. Well, actually, maybe it is for Bay.
No. I definitely would say prequels for sure.
Yes,
I
prequels are way
grew
better.
up with the prequels and had the biggest crush on Anakin Skywalker, as every little girl does, right?
I still have the biggest crush on Anakin Skywalker.
So yes, right, as every little girl does.
Yeah, exactly.
Theory
I know what I
confirmed.
said.
The Force Awakens is the only sequel that I saw, and it was so bad that I refused to see the rest of them. They broke so many of the rules of the Star Wars universe when they made that movie.
They did. I do wish that they had kept with the canon that people had already established for several years. But
Several years.
If you think about them in like the line of this is a fanfic. Somebody created this as a fan fiction of Star Wars, and that's just kind of the way you have to think about them if you want to enjoy them.
Yeah. I don't know if I can bring myself to. At this point, I'm sorry, folks. You can hear my spark talking. I gotta shut that off.
The last one was pretty good, I would say, for like just straight up movie wise.
Ban a word in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the
Spinner.
word, I see it.
All right, the word
I know what
I.
I'm doing. I actually don't because I'm on follow cam and I'm not controlling it at all. It's
He
kind of
just said it
bouncing around
so
everybody.
many times.
That's
Is it
okay. It's
going
not
yet?
started. It's not started yet. Hang on.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I gotta get it up on
Yeah.
screen. All right. The word I is now banned for the next 5 minutes starting now. And the timer is working
Oh,
again.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna drink, of course. If I say I'm, there's a lot of I's here. I.
Contractions do count. They
do count.
You
You
do have
just
to,
did looks.
and you just said a bunch of them. Yes. Yep.
Go ahead and finish it off.
While you're at that, Spoon, tell us what you're drinking. All right, they're gonna kick us
we're
off.
drinking
Face cameras are going off,
High noon.
and we're gonna get this game underway. But yeah, what are you drinking?
We're drinking High Noon over here. It's a vodka soda that was at the store and I bought it.
Oh, the timer stopped working. There we go. Do you like it?
It's pretty good. I mean, well, this is terrible.
It's pretty good and it's terrible.
I keep saying the word because
Yes.
it's hard, so I have to keep drinking.
Who?
Oh yeah,
You
Who?
said it twice within the time you were talking about saying it.
It's just
we's and he's and hims and theirs.
yes, all of those.
They like to
You
drink
just say it in third person. Spoon likes this.
because
Spoon likes that.
Spoon thinks it's good. Okay, Spoon thinks it's good. It's all right.
There you
It
go.
was cheap. I bought it. We're good to go.
You
We're
did
good
it
to go.
again. You did it. You got to drink again.
You did buy
said
it.
You did.
You didn't
Babe, what are you
say
drinking
the
tonight?
word.
I am drinking a twisted tea, the half and half version. Fuck.
Who?
Ah!
Oh, welcome
Not
to
so
Beerly
easy
Podcast.
now, is it, babe?
Me was just trying not to talk. That's how me was gonna get through this 5 minutes.
I mean, it's a valid strategy, except that we're gonna make sure that that doesn't happen because we're gonna ask you questions.
Yes.
Yes,
Who's gonna ask questions?
we are gonna ask questions.
My laugh is so loud that it doesn't pick it up. It just stops after a certain amount of laughing.
So you just have like automatic auto leveling without even turning on any settings. That's kind of nice, maybe.
Yeah.
Spoon
It's
doesn't
just-
have that. Spoon has bad computer.
I think. Fuck.
You're so practiced in this and also not talking or saying words.
Lentil is yelling at you,
Bullshit,
babe.
Jill.
I.
And the
Me?
orange team coming out with
as
Joust advantage,
Steven.
passing it down to the tunnel. The tunnel person picking up the disc, looking for something to happen. Their stacks going forward, but it is a 3v3, so they're missing one player in the arena at the moment. Blue team gets it, goes for an errant pass back, and it's still going to be orange. Open net, don't have time to shoot it, gets stunned out. Disc up in the zone of the top, which is a official phrase term for that ceiling area. Skinny coming in, Echoholic himself loses it, gives it to Abchu putting it in for the 2 with the slam dunk, and that is 2 more points on the board for the Bottles team, aka the orange team tonight. Bottles are on the orange and cans are on the blue.
We need to put my face back on.
Bottles.
You
Can.
want your camera
I'm
back?
talking to myself. I'm talking to myself.
Okay. Who's talking to who? Lentil wants to know, what's your favorite drink? Spoon, you first.
Me first.
Yes.
We're a firm believer in Jack and Coke. It's just a good go-to. You can't go wrong.
Jack and Coke is your go-to, but you went with an Arnold Palmer tonight?
Spoon went with a vodka soda, not an Arnold Palmer. And
Not an
Spoon's
Arnold
the
Palmer smooth.
guy.
That was me. Technically,
That's
that is what I have.
Ah,
Shit.
it's what who has? Yes. Dude, my favorite drink,
Your favorite drink.
it's got to be, as far as, I assume we're talking about alcohol drinks. I like vodka Coke. It's the standard, and I also like the Yingling Black and Tan, which I'm drinking right now. Yingling, come sponsor the
Nice
show.
vodka too. Oh,
Clink.
England would be a good. Oh.
See, for me, do you like pina coladas
Nah, not
and
really.
getting caught in the rain?
Especially not.
Not in the rain. Smooth's
Not in the
actually
rain.
allergic to coconut, if you wanted to know. Doxing his
That's
allergies.
true.
So he
You
can't like
can't
pina
have
coladas.
you can't have my favorite drink, and I'm very
No,
sad
I
about that.
Smooth can't. Fuck.
Well,
Wait, Bay, your favorite drink is pina coladas?
see, that was me
That
saying
was you
it.
saying
I,
that?
I
Gotcha.
was me. Fuck.
It was an
Misa has
allergy, Dox. It's
decided
not the same
that
thing, alright, Smooth?
Misa has to speak like Jar Jar Binks in order to not say it.
That's a strategy. That's a strategy. Being in
Misa's
rain
doing
is
so
awesome.
good.
Being in rain is awesome. Yeah, being in the rain. Okay, you can. We have free speech. You can say the word now. Being in the rain is kind of cool sometimes, but being caught in the rain is not. That's means you're unprepared. You didn't do it on purpose, and now you're soaking wet and sad.
Sometimes you just like the surprise, though. And then you're soaking wet and surprised, caught in the rain.
I mean, maybe depends on what kind of mood you're in, I guess.
Have you seen any
Probably a bad
rom-coms
one 'cause
ever?
it's raining.
Yes, I've seen a couple of rom-coms. Hitch is a really good one that I actually enjoy.
I'm in the rom-com state. Oh, no, I'm in the Hallmark state. Not the rom-com state.
Basically the same thing.
Basically the same thing.
You want to go to a beautiful location? Vermont. Done. Even if it's not actually in Vermont. It's all a lie.
Yeah, you go to California, call up Vermont, we're good.
Yeah. It's like they tried to do one in my hometown, and they were all wearing jackets. That's... No.
They tried to do
Subtle
what?
flexing in the chat, though, saying she went to Hawaii one time.
Lentil has apparently been everywhere. She said, I know she has lived in at least 4 different places, 3 of which are different countries. So I'm actually, I have a question for Lentil. How many places have you lived, and how many different countries have you lived in? The ocean would randomly decide to fall from the sky. I'm sure that's very disorienting, being on an island.
That might actually suck, actually. I
can imagine
don't know
it
if the
would-
ocean raining on you.
That happened to me today, actually. It was sunny outside, and for some reason, it was just downpouring while still
So
sunny.
she lived in Hawaii, and she's lived in 3 countries? Is that what she's saying? Wow, she's...
That's what I said. Yeah.
No, I'm saying
waiting
that's
on-
what she just said.
That was before I asked her the question though, so I still gotta
She
wait on
said
the
3
answer.
countries.
Lentil, I'm confused. Were you answering my question with 3 countries, or
think
did
so.
you say that before I asked the question?
Maybe she knew you were going to ask the question.
Maybe she did.
Oh.
Those little lentils they're tricky sometimes. Australia, USA, and Canada. All right, yeah, 3 countries.
Sweet cream!
Sweet Cream saying I've also lived everywhere before I even turned 23, but only lived out of country once. So everywhere,
Everywhere, but not.
but also
out of
out
Everywhere.
of country only once.
Where was the out of the country place?
Everywhere that's not this country, obviously.
Oh.
Everywhere.
Ah.
I'm definitely going to Canada land. I have my ticket.
You have your ticket?
I have my ticket. Are y'all going?
I don't know. I don't think I can. But I'd like to
Isn't it like, can't you just like throw a stone and be there?
in 7 hours
That's,
if I drive.
dang, that's barely closer than me.
Barely.
I'm in Kentucky.
I'm-
It's like a 10-hour drive for me.
There's like a lake in the way for him.
Oh, that's true.
It'd probably be a lot more for me. I don't know how much, but probably multiple days.
Well, I would
Well,
hope that
it's
you
like-
wouldn't drive from Florida all the way to
Maybe you'll drive to
Canada
Florida.
land.
Like, it's like 19 hours for me to drive to Florida, so it'd probably be just another 7 hours on top of that, because it'd be the same route.
It might be faster, actually, because you could like cut off that corner a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Sweet Cream lived in Berlin, Germany one time.
Ooh,
That was
Are
the
you
other
that's a
country
fun
one.
place.
Ooh,
Is it?
I think so.
I've never been. I've been to Switzerland. I've never been to Germany.
I've been to Canada.
I have barely been to Canada. I've been to Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, and that was it. So it's like kind of Canada.
I've been to Quebec a few times, but
Yeah.
that's mostly the extent of it. Been to Toronto once or twice.
I've been to Quebec, and it was probably my favorite vacation ever.
It's because it snowed.
Yeah.
She likes snow.
Who doesn't? Snow's awesome.
I live in a very snowy state.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
We're very what you said, Kentucky?
Yeah, you can have
What's your go-to?
You can have all this fucking humidity all summer long, and I'll take all your wonderful snow.
All of last week, like 70% humidity. All of last week. This week we're at 67 degrees.
Just
70 is better than 90.
I'll say just 1 week, and it was 70. I mean, shit,
it was
dude.
it was like it for like two weeks, but now we're at 67. It's the perfect temperature for me, and it's like on point.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, basically from like April to mid-August, you only take showers because you feel like you have to, but you're soaked as soon as you get out of the shower because its humidity is so high.
it's an extra sauna, right?
You'd think it would be nice. You'd think so. On paper, it sounds good.
Yeah.
Summer is
Yeah.
definitely going to Canada Land, right? Summer, you're going to Canada Land.
It's she's in Toronto. If she's not in Toronto, I know that.
Oh my god, I missed you off the read.
Depends.
That makes sense.
I mean, she goes to school elsewhere.
She does go to school elsewhere.
Probably not
Probably
still
not.
at
She's
school.
still at school.
Well, it's true. It is in October.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going. I look forward to it, and we're going to be having more of our Veer display space mats on display there for the players to use, and we'll be giving one away at the event as well. The details of the giveaway have not been decided yet, but we are thinking about doing a raffle. We're also thinking about doing best dance moves. So we've got a couple different things in the air on how we're gonna pick the winner of Veer display space mat at the Canada Land. So if you want to win a Veer display space mat, which you should want to win one because they're friggin' dope, you should go to Canada Land in October.
So, I do have a question for that. Wow. With the Viridis play space mat, what's the shape? Is there a function for that? Because I have just a square in the middle of my foot.
Yeah, the function is that Proximat has several different kinds of mats, PlaySpace VR PlaySpace mats, and that one is specifically geared for VR esports. They decided the shape. That was not something that we decided. We picked one of their designs and slapped a logo on it, and they said, "Here's a discount," and we were like, "Dope," because we're ordering a bunch of them.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna be ordering like a lot of these. Can you help me out? I'll put them on display for you.
Yeah. When I saw those at Redshift Contender Series, I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is the smartest thing to just have one set that travels to the lands and it has your logo on it. You're getting free publicity, and then like, it's just I don't know why nobody had thought about that previously."
Yeah, it was an idea that we had a long time ago. It was very expensive, but I was also proud as shit to see it on display at the Redshift Land, how good it looked. And I actually had several people, several different instances of people asking me if they could buy one, which was really nice. That's a good indicator that you've got something pretty cool, which is also why I ordered several extras so we could give some away. We gave one away last week on 2CQ, or this week, I guess. And we'll be giving one away at Canada Land, and we've got some other things coming up we'll be giving away that are, as of yet, details not fully fleshed out. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I enjoy them a lot. I won a PlaySpace mat just like it, except it has the Tyro emblem with all the logos on it from the Tyro teams from that community for VR Emerald Season 5. I won a raffle at the Tyro Land, and so I have one of those PlaySpace mats. So it's the same shape, it just has a different emblem on it, and it's probably my favorite PlaySpace mat I've used yet. I've had a couple
so
different
jealous.
ones.
that you got that. That's like the one thing I wanted. I was like, please, I just want one of the mats, please.
Well, the funny thing is, I want it, but they're huge. They're 42 inches or something like that. They're very big and very awkward to transport, and I was flying, so I ended up having Princess take it home for me. And then in April, her family was in town close to me, and so she visited and was able to finally get it to me. So she held on to it for me for like 2 months, but I finally was able to get it, and yeah, it's been the one I've been using ever since.
That really worked out.
Yeah. Yes, it has the Ecoholics logo on it. It also has Yerma's logo on it, which is the team I was on for season 5. And Lentil's saying, yeah, it's like 40 pool noodles when you don't have a pool. It's just like that, the shape and then the
That doesn't count. That cut a little too close to home, Lentil. I bought them for a reason. You just don't know the reason because I won't tell you. Probably. Maybe.
Miss
All right,
Sweet
the reason was because
Cream's-
there's a pool noodle.
You know, that would be kind of cool actually to Miss Sweet Cream saying have them signed. We could set one out for everyone to sign, possibly. I don't know about the play space mat because people are gonna be stepping on it, and I can't imagine the ink from a Sharpie would last on that material if you're gonna be stepping all over it. And that's not the kind of thing. The play space mat's not something you're really gonna hang from your wall as a decoration. Is this Beer League? Why, yes! Yes, it is Bird Friend 404. It is Beer League. Welcome. I'm your host, Gilligan. My co-host tonight, Bay53 and Sir Captain Spoon.
Hello.
Unfortunately, it is a 3v3 tonight because we didn't have a whole lot of people sign up, so we had just enough people to put 3 people on 4 different teams. So we will have our usual 3 matches that we're going to be kind of paying attention to tonight, but there are only 3 people on a team. So it's a little slower gameplay, but still the same quality content you can expect here on Veers Media.
Oh,
right?
Boy.
Yeah.
I might need another drink.
You
Definitely
are...
am going to need another drink.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to finish this one.
Well, hey, clink to that. Cheers, y'all. To the Ecoholics. Hey!
Hey!
Bay, are you on a team?
I am. I am the captain of the Tachyons.
Oh, I did not know that. I've played you before.
Yep.
Princess in the chat saying Bay is cooler than Spoon.
Heck yeah, I
That
am.
actually hurts my feelings. My team's higher than hers right now.
Okay, well, where did we end last season, sir?
Hey,
where did we end last season?
Below me right now, and that's all we need. I don't care what happened last season.
We ended 24 in NA. Okay.
You ended like
24 out of 25.
A bunch of teams quit,
Hey,
and then
there was like 1,000 something, probably. I don't know, like 800? I don't actually know the number.
Smooth, you can do whatever you want, buddy. Even Echo VR? Evan Echo VR? Even Echo? EV and Echo VR. There is not a rank requirement for Beer League. There is an age requirement. You must be legally old enough to drink alcohol in your current country of residence to join Beer League. You also have to kind of know someone in it to be vouched in. It's not a super exclusive club, but it does have a little bit of a gate there just to keep the underagers out until they're old enough to join us, and then we welcome them with open arms and feet pics, as is tradition.
Yes, I remember those when I came in.
Wait, did we actually get? I never got feet pics.
I'll send you to our customer service rep, Kinsugi K.
You have the same customer service rep as us.
She's not actually our customer service rep, but she is our local feet ambassador. Foot ambassador?
Wait, who had her as their customer service rep first?
We don't actually. I was just playing off of what they have, so it's definitely them first.
Okay.
We hired the right person for the right job. Basically.
I see.
Yeah, Smooth, you did hire her first. I'm not attempting to steal her. I think she does a wonderful job. I've seen the work she does. Big fan.
On stream for everybody. You smoothed me. You caught me smooth.
Oh. Pally did it earlier in the previous.
Pally does it a
stream.
lot. That's why he's calling me Spoo Bear now, so that he doesn't have to.
Well, no, not anymore. I don't know if you catch.
Bay, shut that down.
If you caught the end of the last. Yeah. So, you know how you can pay for people to say your message?
No.
Well, you
You
can.
spend your channel points and you highlight a message and the casters have to say it on stream.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I spent 800 points for him to read out what I had typed, which was basically in the lines of, "I will not," or Palador said, "Palador will not call Spoo Bear anymore. Bay is the winner. She wins." And that's. Yep.
It was
Say it.
it was a little it was even a little better than that because it was like
It was.
it wasn't just that Palador doesn't win, it was that Bay is the only person that can call you that.
Yes. And then proceeded to 3 other people in chat started to call you Spoo Bear. So
So
I
if somebody
lost
else,
very quickly.
if somebody else pays for the same thing and says the exact same thing, does that cancel your grasp on the word?
Oh, but as long as Pally doesn't say it, I don't really care.
He
There
says
you
it in
go.
secret.
You heard it
He's
here
DMing
first, folks.
her.
You all can call him Spoo Bear, just not Palador.
Well, Palador is trying to come for you, so it's just like, it's
Gross.
different.
Wow, that was the wrong way to say that.
That was definitely the wrong way to say
There was-
that. Oh.
There was probably words that could have better fit that sentence. That was
Someone get the man
not
in here.
them. All right, I'm gonna go get a drink.
It's getting kind of hot in here, guys.
You might need a drink
Good
after
thing-
that one. Good lord.
Good thing I got a cold drink of just straight up. Now this is just regular twisted tea. It's not half and half. It's just tea.
Clink.
Because we like sweet tea.
I still have
Huzzah.
black and tans.
My glass
Huzzah.
is a lot smaller than yours.
Yeah, mine holds 2 of those.
Oh, okay. Well, then we're about on par. You're actually probably a little ahead of me.
Yeah, probably. Did you pregame at all?
Nope. Started with this.
All right, I'm slightly ahead of you then, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll catch up really fast. If somebody does another word ban, I'm sure I'll be out.
Someone, if
Second.
someone does another word ban, we all might get a little more tipsy. Gosh, gee willikers, wouldn't that be a shame?
Oh, terrible for the beer league cast. What? Oh, my
Whatever
goodness.
should we do?
I
Can you
did
hear
throw
my
2
chair?
knives. No, could you hear mine? Mine was also doing some squeakages.
No, mine is very squeaky. Mine's so squeaky that my dad actually took it and oiled it up for me because he was visiting. He
Just
was like,
heard
I
it.
can't stand. Oh, you did? Maybe it's when
Yeah.
I'm talking. It's when I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when it picks it up.
Yeah,
All
you have
right.
to be
Well,
talking.
we just got tag teamed by Five
Oh,
Spotted Dog
goodness.
and Lalental in the chat. Lalental banning the word disc and Five Spotted Dog redeeming cast, damn it, which means yes. The good assist there from
Oh,
Five. So the
goodness.
banned word is going to be disc, and we now have to start casting. So take it away, Bay. Cast.
Right. So what? Wait. What? Remind me again. What are the teams' names? We have bottles and cans.
Bottles
I
and
believe.
cans. Bottles are orange. Cans are.
Bottles and cans. Okay, so we're on can side right now, and it looks like Skinny's gonna get the disc and send it down into Can's bubble and give it to Chew, who's gonna ding it right across the bottom, not quite getting it in, and it is gonna be cleared out towards the center field. I'm trying really hard not to say that word right now. I don't think I've said it yet, but it's gonna go down into the bottle zone as it gets almost cleared right back, and it does go all the way back into Can's zone. Let's see who's gonna win that stack race. Gil?
Oh, Lalental saying you did say it. Spoon, the banned word is DISC, and we have to cast right
What's that?
now. So, orange team finally getting away. Abshu sitting it down, bouncing it off the far wall there. Maybe going for a shot, but we'll call that a quest 2 throw with the tracking issues there. As blue team gets it, sends it all the way down into the orange zone. Orange team stacks away, going to get there first. Going to send it. Ooh, just missing. Well, they dodged the stun, but they threw right into the Geo. And the disc, clink, is now sent down into the blue zone. Spoon, start casting. Don't say that word.
This is my first time casting. They shot the disc and put it in the goal.
Right
Skinny
away,
for 2
right away,
points in
dude.
the
That
bubble.
is. You can't
What
say
are we banning?
the
I
D
wasn't
word.
here.
You can't say the D word.
What am I missing? Oh, there's a banned word. Oh.
Clink.
It's okay. You got this. This is your first try, and we're gonna make you do it again. Go ahead, start it off.
8-8, buddy. You got this.
Mhm.
They're in the tubes.
Good, you're doing good so far. Keep it up.
I got this. 4 seconds, and they're gonna grab the round thing and throw it in a direction. The direction is a tunnel. Never mind. How do I get off chase cam?
Oh, hit S. With the echo window highlighted.
Oh, an almost goal there, but it just dings it off. And Spoon's gonna take it away again.
What did? Oh no! Grab just in front of the goal. Tried to send it backwards for a little quick backhanded shot there, but unable to connect. And it is now loose. The brown thing in your face is now loose in the midfield. Orange team gonna pick it up.
It's
Looking for. Oh, I lost it. There it is. They get it back somehow. Pass forward to Skinny. Skinny on the right there, looking for a bounce down to anyone under pressure. Not able to pick it up. They're going to get there first, though. Babchu 2 going to maintain possession for the Bottles. Skinny going to juke up around the block, looking to pull out a defender, which he does. Passes the round thing forward to Doug. Doug going for the shot, and it's good. 2 points for the Bottles team. Get sprung here on the Really Podcast.
Did you like the round thing call out? I heard you use it there.
I can't.
Good, right?
I can't even with the round thing, man.
It's the round thing. They put the round thing in the goal and they scored the points.
In the goalie's, they put the round thing in the goalie's face.
Man. that was a good.
End.
I wanted to keep. Yeah.
Wait,
the round thing is just stuck in the goal now, which is such a sad. When we were gonna cast it so good.
Did those goofy people forget to turn on all?
They either forgot to turn on all or they realized how they were very late, and so they dropped around to try to keep up with the other teams. I'm not sure. They're discussing currently. Oh, they just selected rematch. So I think
they're gonna do one more.
Gonna do one more.
Let's get them.
Spoon, take it away.
Yes, take it away.
Yes, you got this.
They have an amount of time until the disc launches out of the thing. Fuck.
That pause was him drinking for anyone who was confused. So don't worry, he took it.
He took it.
Dang it!
In his face.
I'm sorry.
I left because of that before.
Yeah, I didn't want you to miss it, so he brought it back when you were recording.
No, that's good. No, I liked it. She in the face. You know, I guess. Go roll with it. All right, they headbutted the thing into the place to the trap. Now that's not a trap. That's the top thing. What's going on, guys?
Excellent casting from Sir Captain Spoon. Thank you very much. Bay, you got this. Go.
All right. It is going to be... I've forgotten which team is which at this
Bottles
point.
Orange, cans blue.
Bottles... Okay. Bottles are... Okay. I got this. Maybe it's alphabetical. I got this. Okay. Bottles are going to throw it down into can zone, but cans is right there. But it doesn't matter because Bottles is going to grab it back again as Skinny attempts a goal here, but Sprocky is going to say no way as he sends it back into the Bottles zone. Does a little bit of attempted dribble here, but they're not quite fast enough as the Bottles are able to get there first with AB Chu sending it off to Doug. And Doug is going to do a little bit of a tiny pass there, and I don't even realize I haven't been trying to not say the word. I probably said it. But either way, they're going to send it down. Nice. They're sending it down into the can zone. Oh, and it bounces just the right way for the cans to get a nice 3-pointer.
And we do have free speech, so we can... Also, cast, damn it. That was a good solid 5 minutes. I think I'm satisfied with that. Disc.
Alright, I had to get that out.
What up, Sheep's Knuckles?
I usually attempt to not say that word in general because I can say it wrong. Yes. So I usually try not to.
What do you usually say instead of disc?
Well, I just don't mention the disc. I just like skim over that part.
What would you say it wrong?
He gives a pass to.
It is a little worrisome when you're casting, especially in an official capacity like for VRML or such. You do want to kind of watch your language, and sometimes words will slip out. For example, recently, the most recent time I casted was Psychotic. And she actually said this at the Redshift LAN while we were casting. She said she tried to say interaction, but it slipped out interaction, and it was really funny, and she about lost her shit, and I had to take over casting immediately, grinning from ear to ear and trying not to show it. Like little stuff like that slips out, so if the dick slips out sometimes when you're trying to say disc,
Dick slips out.
yeah, you hate it
Dick
when that
slips out.
happens.
Clink for that.
I was trying to get her to say dick is all it was, and she wouldn't say it because it's scary.
Those are scary objects. But I'm just gonna end it there. Anyways, so the disc on the screen.
Well, that's the saying. That's why I can never cast. It's honestly, it's both. It's easier than you would think, in my opinion. But at the same time, accidents happen. Sometimes something slips out. I've heard Dimwee curse on stream. I actually, Strimbitsky said "fuck" while he was casting my team one time on VRML, and it was a really funny moment because VRML's trying to be family friendly, so you try not to curse when you're casting VRML, and yeah, it slips out sometimes. It's amusing when it does, but you also try not to do it.
I think I've only casted one other time, other than you trying to force it on me right now, and it went equally as bad, if not worse.
Oh, so this was not your first time.
Wait, when was that?
This was not my first time. I thought about this. There was a time, like a while ago, maybe last year or the year before, where Beer League asked the Echoholics to cast, and we did. Bad. But we did. Skinny jumped in and started casting actually casting it. It kind of saved us a lot.
On the podcast or in the arena?
On the podcast. We took over. You remember that?
I don't remember that. That must have been a long time ago.
I think you either were gone or you maybe it was over a camping trip. I don't remember.
Oh, if I was gone, then that would make sense.
You were definitely gone.
Okay.
And you weren't playing either. So you were definitely gone, and you asked us if we could do it. Right, I guess we could do it. So we tried to shove in all the Echoholics, and we got like 3 people in there. None of us have ever casted before. We're like, oh, we got this quietest game like you've ever heard. It was the worst. And then Skinny jumped in and actually gave some casting, and then it was just awkward.
Smooth saying that might have been on your channel, on the Homebrew channel.
That was
which makes
not
sense.
on our channel. That was not on our channel.
Oh.
Wait, actually, it was on our channel, but we took over for the podcast, is what it was.
Yeah, I do remember that happening a couple of times last year, where the podcast ended up being hosted on the Echoholics channel because I was unavailable.
That would make sense. I think it was actually a Homebrew channel, but we took over the Beer League podcast.
Yes.
And it did great.
Yeah, it always does. The Beer League podcast has never, ever had a bad episode. Every one of them has been 100% on brand. Yeah. No mistakes ever. Professional podcast. Abshu 2 with the open 2. Nice assist there from Skinny. I can't call him Skinny.
Maybe it wasn't an assist.
Maybe.
Say Skinny.
Yeah, I can't not say it with the A in his name. I can't not drag that out.
I don't even think I could spell skinny the normal way because I've seen it that way so many times. Is there an E there or is it just a Y? I actually don't know.
I don't think there was ever an E.
It was not an E there.
It was just a Y, and then he added the A at some point in the last year or two.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So in the normal spelling of skinny, it just has no A.
When he joined our team, he was skinny. When he left and came back and had a midlife crisis in between, he became Skinny when he came back.
Yes. So. Yes, the Lentil was correct. Skinny, a.k.a. some shitter, as his nickname is.
Why is mine censored? Oh, there we go. I got it. We're good.
All right, big question of the night. Bay53, how did you come up with your name? Where'd that come from?
I am unoriginal.
I'm going to assume that you live near a bay and you're born May 3rd.
That would be entirely almost correct. But
About
my
50%
actual
correct.
name is Bay. People call me that in real life. That is the name I say when I introduce myself to people. And then yeah, 5/3 May 3rd is my birthday.
Ha!
Simple as that.
50% right.
Yeah. I do get a lot of questions about like if I live near a bay. A lot of people get that. But most of the people when they see the name, they just auto-correct it in their brain to BAE.
Yeah.
And so they're just thinking that I'm trying to get people to call me their bay. And
Yes.
usually it's children though, so that's just how it goes.
Obviously. Yes. Actually, I had no idea why you were called Bay. I only guessed at the you live in a Bay part after you said you lived in Florida earlier. So I had no assumptions on your name before that, other than I did kind of wonder if you were born May 3rd, and that is actually correct apparently. So
That is true.
It is.
Sir Captain Spoon, where does your name come from?
Ooh.
That's where do we start? So I'm not the only spoon. I feel like I've said this before.
I've heard
I'm
this
not the
before.
only
I've heard you're
spoon.
not the only spoon. Yes.
Okay. So basically, we decided that me and the group of friends we had in Vermont, I think there was 8 of us at the time, decided that in order to be better at video games, we would all change our name to be the same name.
And Spoon
I was
is
eating
what you
ice
chose?
cream. I was eating ice cream, and I had a spoon in my hand. And I was like, we could literally make our name anything. It could be anything as long as it looks the same. And I was like, we could even be a spoon. And then we all came up with, the first, me and Mr. Dr. Spoon, we both came up with our name and posted at the same time. And I have no idea why it came up with 3 words. I have no idea why we went Mr. and Sir, but that's what kickstarted.
All right. So
That's
so Sir and Captain are kind of just random, and Spoon is also random, but group decided.
Group decided, yeah.
Nice.
I am
And
also
then-
a spoon.
She's also a spoon. She's in the game as a spoon currently.
Oh.
It's an Xbox clan, so my Xbox name goes along with the spoon.
And that's completely
Well, no, your
unrelated.
Smurf account's in Echo as Shinova Spoon.
Yes. Oh, that's true. I do have my mom's account as is Shinova Spoon. Not totally
Your
not an all
mom-
account.
it's your mom's
Totally
account.
a mom's account. Totally.
So this is all coincidence?
No. I made a spoon name once I started hanging out with their friend group. They were like, "All right, you need a spoon name." So then, by the time I joined, they had already kind of come up with like a system where you have to have 2 words and then spoon.
Okay.
So that's what I was given, and then we were limited by how many letters you can have for an Xbox name.
Uh-huh.
So originally I was gonna be Blushy Frog Spoon, but there was too many letters.
All
This
right.
was also like I think 7 years ago that the spoon change happened.
Yeah.
And when
And
did
I only joined recently. So
so how did y'all meet?
Echo.
For those of you for those of you who are listening who may not know, these 2 lovely people are in fact dating. So you
Haha.
met via Echo.
yeah, because we're both captains, so had to
Well, what-
schedule scrims and stuff.
Yes. Okay.
So it all
Actually,
started. Okay,
Was it
well,
a
no, go
game?
you, go ahead.
Was it not a scrim? Was it a game? I don't remember.
It was specifically a scrim. I actually went back and found the messages so that I could make fun of you
Creepy.
for making fun of me back
We're
then.
we're so ready. All of us. Chat, we're ready, right? Everyone wants to see this.
So on May 11th of 2021,
8 days after your
I-
birthday.
yes.
8 days.
And this was also only a few days after I was made captain of Tachyons, which at the time we were called Old Heads. So this was one of my first messages ever to just another captain in general to say like, hey, do you guys want to do a scrim? So I think I just said it in a really nerdy way because I didn't know how to type these messages at the time. So his response when I asked for a scrim was, well, that sounds like fun. What's Echo?
Oh.
To which I was like, oh, did I message the wrong person? Haha, XD. And then he goes on to attempt to trick me into thinking that he is not who he says he is, but the Sir Captain Spoon that I speak of must be an awesome person. And then proceeds to send me his entire bio from the Brewmaster stuff. And eventually it comes out that he, in fact, is the Sir Captain Spoon that I was looking for all along.
That's so fucking romantic.
That was like a Disney movie. That was.
You were the Sir Captain Spoon she'd always been looking for.
Everyone's looking for Sir Captain Spoon, but I was the one for her.
Anyways, but yeah, so we ended up scrimming them pretty often because they're like cool people.
They're a good team.
They weren't a bunch of children, so that was always a plus.
Good.
And yeah, I had a crush a lot longer than he ever did.
So basically, she had a crush since that moment, but we're talking. I don't even remember how long ago I asked her to be my beer league buddy, and that's when the actual relationship kicked off. Like, I want to say 8 months now.
So it was beer league that finally.
Right.
It was beer league that pulled the trigger. It was.
Yes, you heard it here first,
yes,
folks.
It was.
Matchmaking Echo Peeps since 20 something. Clink.
Clink.
20-something.
Clink. Yep, it's true. Beer league is literally the reason why it happened because I am too shy.
No.
Bay, he got you back. You need to look at
What?
Twitch chat.
Oh no, I moved it away.
Was she on the original?
Oh no! He's exploited the system.
No!
This is what I was saying. I don't know if
How
you got the
fucking
idea
dare
from me,
you?
but this is what I was saying.
How fucking dare you? You couldn't say that on your stream, but I can say how fucking dare you to you because I can say that here.
You know it's the timing of him making you say that is impeccable.
I think you got to make it right. I think you do. He's right.
Okay. I apologize for putting words in your mouth on the VRML stream, Patley. You have every right to call Sir Captain Spoon your Spoo Bear. What's mine is yours, and thus Spoon is ours.
Oh. I'm putting a heart.
Now that clip will forever be marred by my interference.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, do you
I
want me
couldn't clip it on the VRML. I guess they don't have clipping rights on there. How dare.
So, can you... I probably shouldn't say this because it'll bite me in the ass later, but if you were to say a specific person, and then ban a word and just say I a lot and have I as the banned word, would
Okay,
that be a lot of
so
drinks?
we've actually had several people try to do that on various shows in the past. Our general rule here is all the channel point redemptions are for fun. You, as the host of the stream or co-host or guest or whatever, do not have to adhere to any of them if you're uncomfortable. Also, when they contradict like that, you just go with what you want to do. And if they complain loud enough, we'll give their points back if we need to. But yeah. There's also a limit on things like word ban. Like there's a word ban limit per stream and stuff to protect us as the ones who do the drinking. It's
Probably
been gotten
smart.
Yeah, it's gotten crazy some few times.
Good to know. Good to know. I like how you tell me that I don't have to say what they say after I've already said it.
Well, I mean that one. There's no reason for you to refuse that. There's no reason for you to refuse that. Yeah. You can refuse it if they contradict or like if they're asking, if someone says, "Bay, take your shirt off on stream," like obviously you can refuse that. Like something, if it makes you uncomfortable.
Don't pimp me.
That what Powder just did, I feel like that was fair game. Although
You refused
I'm totally on your
made-
team,
I would've
Bay.
made
I'm
fun.
with you.
Yeah, you said Hail Bay after he said it, which
I
really
did.
brought it home. I was
I'm
like, yeah. My Spoo Bear. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm sorry, but that is like the silliest like putting bear next to anybody's name is such like a cringeworthy thing to me that I've only ever really said it mockingly to him at this point. So you can call him Spoo Bear all you want, Pally. It's fine. You win.
Oh no.
Like 3 new headsets.
He wins? Or he wins for now?
I have 3, but I just got
Goober.
Goober? You goofy goober, you.
Spoober.
The only problem, I don't have a problem with nicknames like that. The only problem is he said it on stream after a master thing. So 83 people saw him or heard him call me Spoo Bear.
What up, B-Love?
So
True.
I'm a little afraid. I'm going to go into a pub and start getting called Spoo Bear. Gotta be honest here. I'm a little afraid of that.
And I think that'll be hilarious because I'll probably be with him when it happens, and I'm gonna laugh so hard. So I thank you, Pally, for that. Thank you so much.
No, I can't. You want to see the launch? You gotta go like at a 90-degree angle.
Also,
Yeah,
yes,
also
some pointing out. Yeah, don't forget the people that watch the VOD later. So it was 83 plus those hundreds of people that watched it later.
It's at least 83 people.
At least 83 people.
Are gonna see Palador call me Spoo Bear midstream.
Can't wait for the Twitch that's gonna come out. No, not Twitch. The TikTok that's gonna come out. That's apparently dedicated to you.
Oh.
So
Who
from
orchestrated
Palador
this?
himself.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I cannot
So,
wait for that.
Supposedly, there's tales of some TikTok video that Palador has in the works of just video clips of me at the LAN. I'm not sure how true it is. I've only heard the myths, the tales. I don't know. So we'll see, and I'm quite afraid of everything.
I'm sure it'll be entertaining, regardless of how well it ruins your reputation, sir.
Well, you see, I know there's a lot of videos that he was taking, and at the end of the video, it's just my face doing something stupid. So it's going to be at
That is
least a
true.
montage of my faces at the end of his videos. And they were like every single video he took and I was around.
I think my favorite of the videos I saw, at least like when people were showing me what had happened, is the one that Wiggles took, actually. So Pally, if you're hearing this, you should get the video from Wiggles that she took on the bridge as we were all walking by. He and I were the first ones to walk through, and Spoon makes a loop around her and comes back and does the greatest face as he just walks by the camera. So you should definitely add that one to your collection if you need more.
Pally saying in the works means I haven't started it yet, but it'll happen. It'll happen.
I feel like I've heard that one before, Pally. I probably said it. Wait, stop. Hey, no, don't give him ideas.
Yes, yes. Okay, I can't wait for this video. This is just gonna go on my like I don't know collection of things of you that I already have. I'll just add it there.
That's creepy too.
Oh yeah, that did sound really bad.
You heard it here
I'm
first on
really-
the Beer League podcast. Bay 53 is a super creepy stalker.
I feel like it's loud in this situation, right?
Said the stalker.
Am I allowed to? Will you allow me to stalk you, Spoon?
You can stalk me all you want. I mean, as long as it, I don't have a problem with it.
See, then it's consensual stockage.
It's
So
consensual
therefore, it's
Stockage.
fine.
Stockage.
Consensual stalkage. I feel like that's something else entirely. We don't have to go into that.
Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying so much.
The first priority is your mom, actually.
Oh,
The first priority is your mom. Isn't that right?
I heard
Smooth?
that. Yeah, I heard that too.
Isn't that right, Smooth? If anyone needs to know, don't tell Smooth your address. He'll bang your mom. It's in the rules.
I see. Good to know.
It's in the rules.
It is. I've seen the rule.
Which rule?
I don't remember. But
You
it's in
don't
the
know off the top of your head?
I
You also
don't-
can't talk
there's
about
a lot of
votes.
rules.
Yeah, and they
Cannot-
wouldn't
that's
answer
rule
that
16.
before.
I know that one.
so I doubt he'll answer it here. I still don't know. And I attempted to get it out of them at the LAN, and Smooth just got angry at me. So
You made him cry, IRL, by asking about Rule 16. Yeah, what the fuck, Gil? Just Rule
What?
16.
What?
You said you said the word about the things. Smith, just ban it. Then he can't say it for 5
Oh,
minutes.
I'm not supposed to say the word? I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to
Yeah.
talk about it.
you're not supposed to talk about it.
Man, I was just talking about the
next
rule. That's
rule.
like meta ruling.
I
Ignorance of the
didn't
law.
write the rules, so I don't know what the actual rules are. I don't know the exact.
Wait, which one are we talking about?
All the rules, every single one of them.
No, which one am I not supposed to mention?
You didn't rule
Rule 16
anything.
for sure.
What's the?
I'm just the janitor.
Wait, which one's number 16?
I'm dating the janitor.
Something about something, for sure.
All
There's
right,
a
you passed
rule
the
and it's
test.
number 16.
Does that also make me a janitor? Am I a janitor too?
I don't think if you date a janitor, you become a janitor. I don't
Shit,
actually
you're
know
right,
the rules
wait.
about that
Isn't that
one,
how
and
job
we
training
don't
works?
have one. We don't have a rule about that in the server. So I can't. I don't know if that's a nice shot. I don't know if I stop you or not stop you. I just don't know how that works.
I don't have any
Apparently you
roles
absorb
in
their
your.
cleaning powers if you date a janitor.
Can I
okay.
speak to the HR manager, please?
I'm pretty sure that's still KK.
She's just every role that doesn't exist.
So good luck with that if that's where you're going.
See, the thing is, Smooth, if I gave you my mom's address, you would have to just show up and sweet talk me because my parents are currently retired and boondocking, so they're using my home as a home base as they travel around the country. And
that's pretty dope, though.
They ended up in Nebraska tonight. They don't really have they're going to be in South Dakota later. They're just hitting the road because they can, because they're retired and they have a camper now. But they're using my home as kind of a home base while they look for property elsewhere. Because my dad just retired a year ago, and so yeah, they're traveling, but they're like come back here. They stay for like a month, then they head out and they're gone for like a month or two, and then they come back for a couple weeks and they're gone for a month. And so if you know. It's Smooth. If I gave you my mom's address, you would just show up and we'd have a good time, buddy.
That sounds like a win-win. He gets your mom's address and he gets to hang out with Gil.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of just the best situation.
It might be.
It could be.
You heard it here first.
It's a situation, that's for sure.
It's a situation. It is indeed a situation. A plus, if you don't mind me saying so.
That's really cool though. I feel like that's kind of a dream of most people, to just be free roamers whenever you get retired, go see the world, see the country at least.
Live in Nebraska for a day or two.
Yeah, I mean, they're enjoying it, so that's what's important, I guess.
Yeah. I used to have it on my bucket list that I wanted to live in a tiny house and go visit every national park.
Ooh,
or at least,
nice Mel Slot ab
yeah.
shoes. Sorry, Bay.
But,
keep going.
No, that was a great shot.
That's his like in the last 2 goals, both were AB choose 3s. That's pretty good.
It's Abshu. I thought you were on a team with him. Come on, man.
Sorry, it's ABC Hughes. 3 points.
Warpgate, I am seductively easy to seduce.
Seductively easy to seduce?
You heard it here first.
Seductively easy to seduce.
Good to know. So, Smooth, get on that. Anyways,
Smith,
continuing.
you know the address, probably, maybe. I don't know if you do.
You could get it from a lot of people, I'm sure.
Yeah, you could.
People.
I would hope that those people don't give it out. But Smooth actually had a chance to. Smooth had a chance to visit. Was it actually about a year ago? I think it was last October. 5 Psy Cool Whip. They were here, and Smooth was near me, and decided he wasn't. Yeah, he did the distillery run, and he decided not to visit like a loser. So.
What loser?
What a
He
loser.
Did you see
doesn't
his
currently
take
have
from
my
that, though?
address.
Did you see the distillery take from that? How much he bought?
I
For
did
so
not.
fucking much. There's a picture somewhere that he can probably send you. It's crazy.
Nice, Lentil. I like that.
Gilf.
Not a MILF, a GILF. Although, Smooth, I am a single dad, which makes me kind of like half a mom, so
Doesn't that make you a DILF in technicalities?
technicalities are all that
He posted it in
matters.
beer league somewhere apparently.
Okay.
It doesn't Smooth. I think it counts. You can't just say it doesn't count. He's a gilf. It's kind of the same thing.
It's kind of the same thing. Powder is saying that GILF actually means grandma, but I think we all know that
Oh.
he's only partially right.
I don't think I've ever heard that one before, and probably for good reason. But you know, there could be some cute grandmas out there.
Probably didn't have to say the end part, but that's. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, this is actually a close round. 12 to 10, 120 on the clock.
They just
Probably.
to get up.
Yeah, whoever scores next is probably going to win because in beer league we do have a full 30 seconds between goals. So depending on how long it takes, a bunch of steals coming back and forth. Skinny though, not going to miss that shot. That's an open three, except that he can't shoot. So dings off the ding ring, bouncing up to Jade Michael to jump up and slap, going down off the bottom trench. Doug picks it up, sends it back through. Oh, that might not be good as it bounced off the back wall. Picked up by Abchu. Skinny can't do it, but Abchu too can, and he puts it in for the three. That's 15 to 10. That'll be the icing on the cake. And Spoon, Bottles are going to take this first round.
Bottles are going to take this. It says orange team for me.
Yes. On the stream it says Bottles though because I have an extra layer on with an overlay thing. Yeah, it's kind of fancy. I'd say I made it myself, but props to Spark and the people that work over there at Ignite that make all this magic stuff happen. It's pretty cool stuff. What can Smooth tell me?
What's going on here?
Oh,
Oh,
Sai saying the servers dying tonight. No, they're not over here. Beer League seems to be having no issues, Sai.
We have to reset because
It looks pretty good on my end.
Oh, I get it. Lentil, yes. Pally saying, how are we supposed to get beer without servers? Why? You can go to drizzly.com and use promo code.
Alcoholics. Don't forget the /alcoholics.
That's not the promo code. It's a slash. Yeah, drizzly.com/alcoholics. And use the promo code POGcast with a G. It won't give you any discounts, but it'll be really cool if you tell me that you tried it because it would make me giggle.
You'll get no discount, but you'll give us
I mean,
credit on your order, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for more clicks on the link, more credit on the order. Drizzly.com/alcoholics. Let's go. That's all we need. They give us money, as Smooth says.
Yes. Thank you, Sai, for posting a clip.
What did Sai post?
I don't know. Something from NEPA.
That what?
No idea.
I just clicked. I did. Did she accidentally do that?
No, she did it on purpose.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm looking at. I have no context
I'm a little
for this.
confused. I'm not gonna lie. I need a little context. Sai.
apparently the just.
Oh, that's server dying.
Pinging.
Yeah.
Server dying.
Thanks, Pally. Thanks, Pally, for what?
Did they just end it?
They're adding some time.
They may have messed the timer up. I didn't actually see.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, they may have done a 10-minute round instead of 12. And that's why they're starting over. I don't know. Spark devs are dedicated as hell. It's like every time I open Spark, there's a cool new feature. Yeah, Warpgate. That's the people over at Ignite. It's Far, NTS France, iBullet Sports. I don't know who all else is super actively involved, but yeah, definitely Franz and Far, the guys that run Ignite. They are super freaking awesome. They've done a lot to give us a lot of different third-party tools to make the experience of Echo just so much better. Not that Echo can't stand on its own, but with Spark, it just makes it so much better. And then a lot of other things that Ignite does with various things. You should join their Discord server. If you're not in the Ignite server, you should do so. They have a lot of cool things going on like all the time. Not like events and stuff, but just news and Spark and stuff, and it's a good place for it's a
Or
good
Spark.
hub
Stuff and
of
stuff.
creativity. Yeah, stuff and stuff. Yeah, it's one of my favorite phrases.
Mm-hmm.
They have all the stuff going on at Spark.
All
Or in the
stuff as
Ignite thing
well.
at
Yeah,
Spark.
also stuff.
Also stuff.
And
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
It
and
is
stuff.
the
Yeah, I can't forget the
MVP.
stuff. You
Yeah,
gotta.
stuff.
Yep,
Don't forget the
that's
stuff.
true.
There's so much stuff going on over in Ignite.
Oh my
So
God! You know what I just remembered? There's also
SPUFF.
that other stuff going on over there too. So they have all that stuff
there's
we
more
already mentioned, plus
stuff,
that other stuff.
and they're just stuffing it up.
They are. They yep. Get stuffed with Spark.
Good stuff with Spark.
Probably the
Powered
new
by Ignite.
catchphrase. Powered by Ignite.
Probably their new
That's
catchphrase. Cheers.
Cheers, Clink.
Clink.
clinkety clink clink.
Thank you, Nightbot, for automatically posting our social links, half of which we don't tend to at the moment. We gotta get on that. We need a socials person.
A lot.
If any of you are good with social media and are looking for something to do, Virtus Media needs a social media person. Taking applications. How to apply? DM me. Gilligan, hashtag 0585 on Discord. Use promo code Echo Drizzly in the opening post to get a
Alcoholics
15% discount on your
Drizzly.
salary.
Your salary of
You're telling me
$0.
I get paid for this? Is it zero? Is it free 99?
It's
Damn
free.
it.
Yeah, it is. It is in fact free 99
Nice.
with an F.
Did y'all
in case
see that shot?
That was a nice bounce from Abchu2. Another assist from Skinny to Abchu2 to put it in for the 2+1 3-pointer on the Bottles team side.
I mean,
of the
that's
arena.
Chu's first 3-point of the game, according
They
to the
did
stats
reset.
when I pressed tab.
They did reset.
Yeah, but when I press tab, it tells me that.
You
'Cause
yes.
I know
Oh,
how
Smooth
this works.
with the link. But yes, thank you, Smooth, for posting the link in chat. If you're looking to apply to Virtus Media as a social media manager, you can use that link that Smooth just posted, and it'll give the alcoholics money for some reason. I don't really know how it works, but don't forget to use the word POGcast with a G when you check out to get a 15% discount on your salary.
Yeah, all you gotta do is click the link and then buy product. It'll get delivered to your house in like 60 minutes or less, probably, maybe. And then we get money and the sponsor gets money, and then you might get hired. I think that's how it works.
That sounds perfectly accurate.
It
Yes,
sounds good to me.
it sounds good. I don't know if it's accurate. It's good. It sounds good.
It could be.
Yep,
though.
yep.
Oh man, I would love to test their 60-minute guarantee with where I live. I can't even get pizza delivered to my house.
I can't get anything delivered to my house. Like,
Yeah. I can get
Well,
anything
actually, that's-
delivered to my house.
wow, subtle brag over here. So that's actually not true. There's one place in the state of Vermont that will deliver. Their guarantees they'll deliver anywhere in the state of Vermont. But with that said, they're 2 hours away from me. So nobody wants food that gets to your house in like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
You have to really plan ahead
Probably.
for that.
You really gotta plan for
You're
it.
gonna be like, I'm gonna
And-
be hungry in 2 hours, so let's order this now.
But it's also a wing place, so you gotta remember if you order them, it's gonna be wings just sitting in sauce in this dude's car
Ooh.
for 2
yeah.
hours.
Sauce is I mean, it's basically a preservative, so it's fine.
It's- Get some really salty sauce, and then your wings never go bad.
Yeah, you just soak it in brine, and that's your dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Seawater wings. Who doesn't love seawater? Chips and vinegar, salt and vinegar. That's a popular chip thing. So why not for
Actually,
chicken?
salt and vinegar wings are a thing.
See,
They're,
it's just
I don't know if they're big everywhere, but
pickled
they're big
wings.
here.
That's all it is. Pickled wings.
Gross. I like salt and vinegar wings better. I don't know if I like the pickled part of that.
Well, I mean, to pickle something, you just basically put it in brine. You soak it in brine for a few days. So
It's vinegar and like dill and other
vinegar
shit.
and
Like,
salt,
you just
sugar,
leave it in
and
there.
yeah,
Just throw it in there.
just toss it in,
Yeah.
man.
Terrible.
Yeah. Hey, Bay.
I don't
Bae
like
does
vinegar.
not like vinegar. She hates vinegar.
Oh, well, I mean,
Wait.
you
She
shouldn't
hates
be
bread.
consuming it by itself.
No, you don't have to tell that to everyone.
hates
Doesn't
bread?
like bread.
Bae hates
Bae
bread.
doesn't like bread. She hates bread.
So how do you eat your sandwiches? Do you wrap it
She
with
doesn't.
lettuce? Do you do wraps?
I
He
usually
actually
just don't
burns the
eat.
shit out of the bread.
Burns the shit out of it.
Yeah,
Burns
so if
you're gonna eat
it
toast, think of it as a charcoal brick, and that's how she eats her toast.
so the thing about bread that I don't like is the texture of it. So if I toast it really good, so that's like almost a crouton, then I'm fine with it.
Okay, you know a crouton is stale, not toasted.
Well,
You get the hardness without the burnt factor.
yeah, but the texture of a crouton is good. The texture of bread is terrible.
I see.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna dox Bae's hates a little bit more. Not
No,
only does
don't
she
tell
not
them.
Like bread,
Don't.
now she doesn't like pizza because pizza is half bread. She doesn't
You
like
know-
fucking pizza.
Do you know how many times during the LAN we had pizza? They had pizza every single day. Every
And she doesn't
day.
like pizza.
I just watched them eat pizza. I had pizza one time because I was so hungry I just needed to eat something. But all the other times I just watched people eat pizza. And
Bae,
ugh.
I didn't have pizza one time at land. Next time, just come hang out with me.
Yeah, I mean,
When they're-
obviously.
I'll hang out with you at meal times, and yeah.
just
Did
meal
you,
times.
did
Just
you
meal times.
end up getting some of our Chinese food because we were giving it away?
No, I don't
I
like
bought-
Chinese food, so
You don't
I
like
did
Chinese
not.
food? Like
we
fried
did.
rice, you don't like?
We asked him, and he said he didn't like it. Like we
Yeah.
asked
Actually,
him.
I remember
specifically.
that now. I do actually remember that.
Half the time I eat Chinese food, I think it tastes good, and the other half the time it literally makes me queasy. So I just try to avoid it because I'm not sure what it is about it. I'm not sure which ingredient doesn't agree with me, but so I just avoid all of it.
One of them definitely does. So if you
One of
just
them
don't
definitely
like
Are you
does.
possibly allergic to something that's in it?
Probably
I highly
at
doubt
this
it. I don't
point.
have any other food allergies, so I doubt it.
I didn't think I had any food allergies, and then I took this fancy little test where I gave them my blood and my DNA, and then
And now
they
they own
told
you?
me. Yeah, basically they own me. They could clone me probably if they wanted to, but they told me all the things I was sensitive to, and you know what's on it? Wheat. That's why I don't like bread. That's what I claim it is.
Right, yeah, you definitely just said to everyone that it's the texture, and then you claimed the
And
allergy.
you say,
Well, it's
It's
also an
complete-
allergy at the same time. That's why I
Yes.
don't like pizza.
sure,
Pizza.
That's what they all say. But anyways, Palador redeemed Ask a Question. I think we got to do that, right?
Yes, let's do it.
Wait, hold on. Can I real quick?
Yes,
The reason
of
why I don't like
course.
pizza is because it makes me feel bad afterwards. And when I did that test, it said that I was sensitive to wheat, mozzarella, and cow's milk and garlic. And
Oh,
usually pizza
jeez.
has all of those things.
It's
Yeah.
like all of that is a pizza.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
that
just
literally
add
is a
other than the
pizza.
sauce.
That's why I feel
So
terrible
You're telling
when I
me
eat
if you
it.
get like a white sauce pizza, you're just allergic to it.
I'm just completely like. I
You're
mean,
you can't
I
eat
just
it.
get like upset tummy and I feel really bad. But
Yeah, that's so bad.
yeah.
All right. There you go.
Okay,
You heard it here
question.
first. Bae is allergic to pizza, and that's why she
It's allergic to pizza.
claims after the fact she doesn't like it. Yeah, Powder, best memory from Pittsburgh. Assuming it hasn't been discussed already. It has not been discussed already, so we can totally go there. Starting with Spoon, Sir Captain Spoon. What was your best
Starting with
memory
me.
from Pittsburgh? If you have to think, just go ahead and pass, and we'll come back to you.
I'm gonna pass. I have to think.
Bay, best memory from Pittsburgh.
I have so many.
All right,
but
so my favorite memory at Pittsburgh.
Go ahead.
Honestly, my favorite thing about the so for those of you who are unaware, the most recent LAN event was Redshift Contender Series 2, which took place in Pittsburgh, and that's what we're here referring to. We were all at that. My favorite thing about that, my favorite memory, I had a lot of good ones, but my favorite one was the fact that for the second time in my life, I attended a live Echo event where the crowd spectating the match was the funnest thing about the entire event. When we were watching, I was sitting there with you guys. I was sitting there with the Echoholics had just got knocked out of the finals, and so there was like 3 teams left, and it was me and Kara and Bay and Chew and Spoon and Smooth, all the Echoholics and a bunch of other people as well. Princess was there, and her dad and just a bunch of people, and we were all in the crowd. And we were just cheering everyone on at the top of our lungs, and it was super freaking fun. And that's my first live event with Echo was OC5 back in 2018, I think it was. And the same thing happened at the World Finals for the ESL season. Was Team Gravity versus Eclipse, which Powder was on, and they ended up winning. And that event, it was like a live sporting event. There was a ton of us in the crowd, and we were yelling and cheering and standing up and jumping and slamming shit, and it was super fun. And that's kind of what drove it home for the first time for me. This is actually a sport. It's not just a fucking video game. Like, this is real. And I experienced that same thing for the first time since then at this past LAN event, and it was really special to me. For one, because I was surrounded by a lot of people that I'm really good friends with, but also because the energy of the crowd is something that it's greater than the sum of its parts. Like, you can get 3 people screaming in a room, but when you get a crowd together that's cheering on a player or a team, it's something extra special. And we were all chanting Rosie, 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 and it was just super fun. And Sir Dimwee, who was casting at the time, even turned the mic towards us so that he would make sure to get us in the crowd cheering on the stream to prove the point that this is a real sport. And that was my favorite memory.
I don't even know if I can top that, man.
You can't, because that was my favorite.
I can't top that. I don't even think I should say my favorite. So he did clarify and say it can be a best memory, and that was one of my options.
Correct.
I'm not going to jump there. That's a cop out. Right?
No, I've already said that's my favorite, so you can say something else is your favorite, and we'll also assume that one is also your favorite.
All right, so I think that is one of my favorites. The fact that we all sat in a fucking circle and chanted at the top of our lungs anytime anything happened. Didn't even matter. We were just having a great time. That was great. But, I mean, you can't go wrong with beer pong and having another group of people playing ring toss underneath the beer pong table while we're playing. I mean, that was pretty good, too. There's so many. There's just like that was my first LAN event, and there was just so much going on. It's hard to choose one specific one. It was all great, honestly.
There was a lot of great shit that happened. Powder was saying he was also enjoying the chants from the casting desk. He was casting alongside Sir Dimwee during that match in particular. Unfortunately, I did have to leave because Princess and Psychotic and I had scheduled an escape room. And unfortunately, we scheduled it in advance, so we had to miss the last couple of matches, so I missed the end of that, but it was super fun. Bay, favorite Redshift memory?
All right, I've got too many, to be honest, but
there was a lot of them. Yes, I could go on and on.
There was. I really.
A best.
Yes, A
True.
best.
Okay, so like runner-up was definitely the first night when we all went to the fountain and we're just like a bunch of drunk people at a fountain that was way too big. That was fun, but that's close second. Really, honestly, the entire day of Pally's birthday, just randomly giving him shit throughout the day was really funny. Because we had little things, so like the tiara that people saw in Echoholics was definitely a must. But I think the best part was when we were in charge of getting Pally to his surprise party, and he actually wasn't feeling very well that day. So we went to Kara's room to go get medicine, and the whole time the party has been waiting for him for like an hour at this point. And so I'm trying to like hurry him along, and he's just like laying down in Kara's bed, just and we're both just standing there staring at him, and he's like feeling terrible, and I'm like, I don't want to rush him because he feels so bad, but but he was just a little gassy.
Haldor is yelling at you to
Haldor's-
stop. Oh, he said pause.
So-
You can go ahead and continue. He said
did say
pause. Yeah, so you pause. Now you can
unpause
keep going.
now
I'm
he said
fine.
cease. That might mean stop. So,
Hey,
but
I-
also, keep going. You're
Go
good.
ahead. Go ahead. I can't speak. Go ahead.
So also, in case you were wondering, I did send you a picture, Gil, so you can take a look at it.
Okay.
Of Palador in the tiara eating steak that he did say was okay that the internet had. He specifically told everyone that.
Ah,
It's a
yes.
pretty good picture. He's in the tiara that we gave him while eating a nice steak.
Yes.
So basically, I had to show him some yoga moves that would let out the bodily gases. And Kara and I had to leave the room for him to do this. And the whole time, I'm thinking in my head, these people have been waiting an hour for the birthday boy to show up, and he's currently in a different hotel room doing yoga poses to fart.
There's currently a lot of things allowed. People are allowed to know about me. Farting was not one of those things.
Well-
Actually, I don't know if it happened because I was not in the room, so I don't actually know if anything happened.
No one knows what happened behind closed doors. Like, no one actually knows.
Palador apparently
They
doesn't fart.
probably
He also
did that.
doesn't snore, apparently.
That's true.
I
He
have
said
heard
that many
Although
times.
he has said that a suspicious amount of times, even though I've heard him snore. While he was
Yeah.
sitting next to me, we shared a body between us, and he snored. And
Body?
he still denies it. Yes, KK fell asleep with her legs over his lap and her head in my lap, and she fell asleep as I was petting her hair. And Powder then eventually fell asleep with his head on a pillow, which was propped up on her knees. And he, to this day, declares he does not actually snore. But we all heard Palace snore that night.
I saw that picture. That was an adorable picture.
Oh, I'm gonna put it on the stream here in a second. I'm slow because I was talking.
That was an adorable picture.
A Paladorable picture.
A paladorable picture. And he still says he does not snore.
He still said
He
yes.
claims it.
On his honor, he says he does not snore.
Oh my
he's
goodness,
holding to it.
it's so big. Let me shrink it. I forgot to go studio mode for this, but here it is. Palador enjoying his steak with his tiara on his birthday.
I only see his forehead. That's not on his birthday. That's like that. He told us he was eating steak wearing a tiara, and we asked for proof, and that's his proof, right there.
Yes.
That he was eating steak wearing the tiara we bought him for his birthday.
I also we've been talking a lot. I didn't want to interrupt these stories, but I do need to point out. I looked at the stats while we were telling these stories for that last round. Orange team scored 24 points. All of them were Abchu's points.
I saw that. That was crazy. That was literally insane.
Skinny had 6 assists and Abchu had 24 points, and that was the entirety of their score. That was
Oh
crazy.
My goodness.
Yeah.
He's a different animal. This dude
killing
can
it.
fucking goalie and then jump out of goal, cross the fucking arena, and then score threes, shoot twos, kill a goalie, and then score on him. I don't fucking know. But he can do it all. He's
Yeah,
insane.
He's a well-rounded player,
He's
that's for sure.
fantastic.
He is the wellest rounded player.
I think, in general, veteran goalies tend to be the most well-rounded players. I would say that because I say that because I would say the same about my own goalie, Will I Am, who, I'm not officially on a team with him at the moment, but he's still a wireless jack, and so am I, and we still play together, and he'll always be my goalie. He is one of those people that, he can save anything. But at the same time, you'll sometimes see him as the top scorer on our team for a while, and it's like, what is happening? Our goalie is scoring the most points, and
You're
they're
not
all
allowed to do
3-pointers.
this.
Why are they all 3-pointers? I like to tell him that sometimes it takes a goalie to score on a goalie. So
Yeah, you get into the mindset.
yeah, it's
Takes
definitely
one to know one.
it does. I will say I guess I can't say most well-rounded because he's never ever had more stuns than me, and in the last Monday when we all played together, we were all laughing about how he had no stuns after the first round, and I don't even know how that's possible.
Yeah, we definitely commented on that about like there was one point where he had the exact same amount of stats I think as you, but then the stun difference was insane because you had 60 something stuns and he had like 12.
Yeah, he had none the entire first round. He was like, how do you feel about this, Gil?" I was like, "Dude, it seriously gives me anxiety." There was I can't remember what the exact circumstances was, but there was one time we were in a scrim or something, wireless jacks, and I had exactly 69 stuns, or I had exactly 100 stuns, or some number, and they were like, "You got to stop because there's only 2 minutes left in the game. You can't get any more stuns." So I really tried not to get any more stuns. I'm getting 4 more stuns. I don't know how not to do it. It's so second nature to me. I can't not get stun stats. It's not like I go out trying to brawl people, but it's just, I don't know, it's the way I play.
Yeah. I mean, and you get him just from blocking. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, the blocking gets some, but yeah. I don't know how he gets none in one round. I have no idea how that happens. It's impossible. It's a feat of impossibility. He's the best player ever because that's impossible.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just strategically not block a stun when I'm in goal because it'll make me immune in the moment that I actually need to be immune.
Yeah, that's high brain goalie strat right there, knowing when to let it happen and when to block it. So good on you for that one.
I do my best.
That seems just like a life skill right there, just knowing when to block it and knowing when to let it happen.
When to let him in and when to turn him away, right?
Yeah.
You gotta know when to hold them.
And when to.
You gonna start singing?
And know when to walk away and know when to run. I'm gonna run in the bathroom.
Yeah, Warpgate saying when you are bruiser
dang
stunning, it's just a reflex. You do it naturally. Yep, that's exactly what it is. So much needless clearing on a 3v3. Breezebow, probably true. I have not been paying attention to these games very much because it's Beer League Podcast, and I'm honestly just hanging out with my peeps while we pretend to watch some Echo games. It is 8-0. Look at that, 8-0. 4 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. 24 points last round, all on the orange team, all scored by Abshu 2. That was impressive. That's all I know about this game so far.
Insane. All right, Jade's got the disc, doing a bounce pass over to Snick, who's gonna do a little bit of juking here as Skinny's gonna try to steal the disc, but doesn't quite get there as Jade is gonna get the disc and open 2 for him.
Nice.
Shu was not in goal, was not able to save that one.
Yeah, it's interesting. The 3v3. It's interesting watching 3v3s with people that never have played 3v3, because that was the main gameplay style for a long time until the population of Echo grew enough they were able to change it over to 4v4, and now it's 4v4 everywhere. So it's always interesting to see how players play when it's a 3v3. For the most part, there's not a lot of differences, but like that right there was no goalie. It was a completely man-on-man defense, and did they do it on purpose? Probably not, because this is Beer League, but at the same time, it's an interesting strategy. You want to, they committed to not having anyone in goal, relying on their defensive prowess to keep them from shooting rather than having someone in goal in case they shoot. So, it's interesting to see happen. But so much needless clearing on a 3v3. Interesting comment. I'm going to try to start paying attention. I'm probably going to fail miserably. But yeah.
I opened some menu that I now can't get away because every time I hit OK, it just opens back up.
A menu on what?
On Discord, it says, "Hey there, tab friend. You can navigate Discord with your tab." And then I hit OK, and then it comes back up and tells me the same message.
Are you using
don't know, I'm just
Discord through the browser or through the app?
Through the app.
Oh, I've never seen that message before.
I've never seen it before either, and every time I hit OK, it just opens back up the message. I was in the pop-out menu, so I just turned off the pop-out menu and put it back up, and now it's working.
There you go.
So,
Oh, goodness. Spoon. Tell me
What's
something
up?
no one knows about you yet.
Nobody knows about me.
Or at least no Echo peeps know about you yet.
I don't. I mean, I don't know what nobody knows about me. Maybe somebody knows something that I don't know about me.
All right, tell us something that most people don't know. Oh my God, both blue team and orange team overshooting the disc. How embarrassing for both. And then they dinged it. Good Lord. Welcome to Beer League, y'all.
Something most people don't know about me. I don't know.
You don't know what most people don't know about you here in Echo?
Most people don't know about me. No, I don't know. I just don't know what I've said and what I haven't said.
Sir Capstoon, who would you pay the most money to go see in concert?
Hey, this is hard. Okay.
Would it not be NF?
What? I don't.
NF maybe?
See, that's the problem. I don't have a favorite artist.
He
She's
doesn't.
heard.
He
she
doesn't
was
like to
driving
have a
my
favorite
car.
of anything. That's a fun fact.
I
He doesn't like to have favorites.
I don't like to have favorites. I don't like to choose favorites. I like to be open to everything. Like my music playlist has everything in it.
It's chaos
Everything
when you
you
ride
think
in
of.
his car.
It's
Interesting
straight chaos.
philosophy.
And she says NF because she listened to NF one time in my car.
It
And
was
then
more than
she would-
once. And you,
Well, it's
you
'cause I
told
started-
me he was one of your new favorites, or not favorites.
That's not what
So
I
that's
said.
what
at all,
that's
but
what
anyways,
no
it
wait
doesn't matter.
that's what NF stands for, right? New favorite.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's his name. But anyways, that didn't happen at all. But it doesn't matter. There's so many different things in my playlist, and I just don't like choosing a favorite. That's all it is. Like you can ask my
Yeah.
favorite breakfast cereal. I'll give you 3 of my favorite breakfast.
What's your favorite
cereals.
color?
I can't give you one. Green. Okay. I'm sorry. I know I have an answer for
You
it.
heard it
That
here
one-
first on Beardus Media. Beardus, for those of you who don't know, is Latin for green. So Sir Captain Spoon is right at
Is
home.
it actually?
Yeah.
Shit.
Actually, when I was looking for names, I actually played a lot around with the Latin translation of Green Man because it was interesting. I don't remember what it was because it was a long time ago, but it was
Why-
interesting.
Why Green Man though?
I don't know. I like the color green, and that's all I could tell you. I ended up settling on Virdis partially because Virdis, you can capitalize the V and the R, and we do put an emphasis on VR here at Virdis Media, so it's an easy
Ayo.
word to sell for that. But also, yeah, I don't know. I've always liked the color green, and just decided to make green the theme, and so made it
That's
Latin.
pretty
Now
cool.
it sounds cool. Virdis Media. Clink.
So,
Clink.
So fun fact. There was one time you said Green Man. You just reminded me of this, like from my childhood or something. I once had this metallic Green Man. He could like stretch his arms around. It wasn't like any specific toy, but I took it to the airport and had it in my pocket, and then went through the metal detector with this metallic, like metal bendy Green Man in my pocket. And they pulled me aside and brought out like 30 security guards. There's only like 6, but like 30 security guards to come search this like 9-year-old kid because some metal thing appeared in my pocket, which happened to be this metallic Green Man that could bend around like a crazy man.
Did you-
Did they take it from you?
Did you seductively
they
reach
just-
into your pants and be like, "You want to see my metallic green man"?
Probably not as a 9-year-old, but that would have been really funny. They searched me and then took the Green Man out of my pocket, and then they actually took the Green Man. I wasn't allowed to have it after they
What?
took it out of my pocket. Yeah, I know. And I'm a 9-year-old kid, and they stole my toy. Those
Ridiculous.
fuckers.
Wait. So they took it, and you don't
They
own,
took
own
it,
it
took
anymore.
it. TSA took my green man. All right.
Let's give a shout out to
Dang.
the TSA for doing all what that they do.
Yeah,
Where I had a
for
I had
TSA.
a knife, I had a pocket knife that would fold in, and it was shaped like a key. So it kind of
Nice.
looked like a normal key, but it was clearly a pocket knife if you gave it any kind of inspection
Okay.
at all. It made it through 5 flights before the security at the OC6, which was the Oculus Connect 6, the security guards at the entrance to the venue building finally confiscated it. But I made it through 5 flights before that.
Dang.
That's crazy.
Yep, just on my key belt, just on my key ring. I'd put it in I'd put my key ring in the basket, and it was attached to that, and I'd slide it through. I'd go through, and they never say anything. I wasn't trying to get away with it, honestly. Just every single time, I was like, "Oh shit, I still have that thing on there. I hope they don't see it," and they never did.
That's funny. I've seen those keys too, and I always think like the first thing I go to is TSA. I'm like, will they catch you? But apparently not.
Sometimes, sometimes not. I don't know, man. TSA never
I
caught it. It
guess
was
not.
it was some random security guard at the venue for the OC6 event. Yeah.
Not even
Man,
TSA.
not even TSA. Yeah, just so, like rent a cop, security for hire, event staff. Yep. Psychotic man, not ape. I played a lot. I played around with a lot of different words before I settled on what I did for Virtus Media. So I can't
Hmm.
say that I didn't go ape, but I actually originally was my original idea was green ape, and that was part of the thing. Is like everyone All right, we are back with round 3, I guess match 3, round 1, the final match of the night that we're going to be showing here on stream for the Beer League podcast on this here Friday, August something, 13th? 12th, August 12th.
It's the 13th for me.
It's technically the 13th. Man, my friends and I have always had the rule that it's not tomorrow until either 5 a.m. or the sun comes up, whichever comes first. So it's not 5 a.m. and the sun's not up, therefore it's still the 12th because we haven't went to sleep yet. Yeah.
Good. I like it.
So I'll get longer birthdays then, so I'm good with that.
That's good. Yeah, that'd be good.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I really, maybe you could think about it that way, but really, it's just shifting the agreed upon clock forward so we can sleep in.
It's the actual day when it starts, you know.
Yeah, but midnight on the day of your birthday is when I'm gonna text you happy birthday.
That's fair. Yeah, you got to be the first.
Yeah.
You got to be the first to say it, but then you celebrate it until the next sunrise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lentil's saying 12th. Yeah, that's right. She's an hour behind us or more. At least.
Oh, that's true. Anybody who's not East Coast.
There's only 4 hours of night on summer solstice where she lives. Lentil, that is something I would love to experience. I really, really would love to go far enough north that this daylight cycle is fucked. I would love to experience that. No, I'm not even being sarcastic. I would absolutely love that. What up, B-Love? B-Love's favorite part of the podcast has always been Brews in the News. It's usually what he tunes in for. Unfortunately, B-Love, I failed yet again to get that going. I'm trying to rekindle it. I let it drop for a long time. We're going to re-spark it, but I just haven't got it back up and running yet. Next week, I promise you, B-Love, next week, if you show up next week, I promise you we will have Brews in the News next week for you. That's a guaranteed 100% or your money back. Yes. You heard it here first.
But it's only if he shows up next week.
That's right. If you don't show up, we're not doing it. Also, Sir Captain Spoon, we were just talking about that we noticed the team trying to start the game here. We're spamming stuff. Oh. Tell us about that.
So I accidentally found out that if you so the system they just put in, if you change a rule, both teams have to ready back up, right? So if you as say the blue team, for instance, change the rule to being 3 seconds in the tunnel. You just hit the button and then you hit it back. You just keep going back and forth. You can have 2 people work together to change the rule back and forth. And basically, you're going to go from like a 10-minute and 3-second timer back to a 10-minute timer. And then you have another person just hit ready, and you'll spam the ready button the whole time. And the other team will all hear just ding, 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 ding as the blue team readies up. It's obnoxious and terrible. But that's what they were doing to start this match.
So does it take 3 people to do that?
It takes 2 people to do it. You need 1 person to switch the setting back and forth, and you need 1 person to hit ready.
Oh, it's 1 person switching back and forth, and the other person hitting ready over and over and over.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So do you have to have... Can you do that on the same podium, or do you need someone on each team to do that?
No, you can do it on the same podium because the menu doesn't open for both players. It only opens for one. So one person opens the menu to change the settings, and the other person sits on the ready button, ready to just tap it as soon as it opens back up.
Nice.
And you just keep pressing that button, and it's terrible.
And that makes sense because what I did, if I was seeing it correctly, I do believe the timer was going from 12:01 to 12:00. So it was, that was the back and forth 12:01, 12:00, 12:01, 12:00.
That's what it was, yeah.
Nice. Who are our casters tonight? B-Love wants to know. It's right. I should have done the introduction when I came back from break. I apologize for that. Yo, this is the Beer League Podcast. I'm your host, Gilligan. Tonight, my co-host.
Whoa, so much energy.
Bay 53 and Sir Captain Spoon.
Hi, I'm Sir Captain Spoon.
I am Bay 53.
Who's on production? Oh, mostly the sideline cam because that's the way it goes.
Right now.
I, Gilligan, am on production, technically. Unless you have complaints, and then it's Sir Captain Spoon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm glad, as long as it's not me, I'm fine.
I won't listen to them, and it was probably my fault.
Oh, Sai, you missed it earlier this evening. I asked about their name origins, and we learned how the 53rd iteration of Bay came about. And turns out, I was actually
not
half
born
correct
in
on
the
it.
year 53.
He was not born 1953 or 2053 or 1853, and surprisingly, not 1753 either. But she was. Even though you've already said on stream, I hesitate to say it out loud. Can you dox yourself again?
I was born on 5/3, which is
May
May
3rd.
3rd.
Yes. Which
Yeah.
I did actually kind of. That was my strongest guess of what
You got
53
it.
was.
You
B-Love
nailed
just
it.
redeemed.
Man.
Let me speak. B-Love, please join the Pull Me In voice
Come
channel in
on
the Virtus
in.
server if you're not there already. Yeah, in the Virtus Media. So here you are. All right. What up? Whoop. There you are. What up, B-Love?
Hey, yo.
What's up, B-Love?
What's up, gangsters?
What's up, dude?
I was just at, having some sushi and sake down at the local spot and watching beer league.
Suki, Sashi. Well, I'm sorry I said that so bad.
Sashi Suki.
Sushi, sake,
Sashi, watching that burlog.
and that Berlaga.
on it here.
Yes.
Meanwhile, they're serving me drinks and they're just like, what is this guy doing over here? Just looking at his phone. I'm the only person alone in the whole restaurant. It's got this outdoor seating area with the tiki lighting, and yeah, it was great. Perfect
Yes,
Friday
the lentil
night.
Suki Sashi. Sai's dad has the same birthday as you, Bae, apparently.
That's amazing. Happy
Sai-
birthday,
Sai
birthday
is
twin.
5'3". Are you her dad?
Are you her
I'm
dad?
Sai's dad? Holy
Are
shit.
I'm asking. That wasn't. I mean, did you just
No.
agree to it? Or
Survey
you
says
are?
you are the
The answer
father.
is yes. You.
Yes,
Sai, can I be your dad?
totally. The answer is yes.
Yes. What's up, B-Love?
How
What
was
do
the
you want to?
sushi and shahamamas at the sushi place?
What's that?
How was the sushi at the sushi place?
It was
spot
great.
that you
It's
said?
great. Great. The atmosphere is the best, though. Outdoors.
I also love
Weather's
it.
great. You can't
The
ask for
podcast
anything
is
better
on.
than that. Yeah. The atmosphere is great.
Yeah.
I haven't had
That's just
sushi
great.
in so long. What is your sushi of choice? I need to know everyone's answer.
So I usually go with the albacore and a spicy tuna roll, and then I'll vary after that. But those are
I
my
don't know what the
two
question
go-tos.
was. I'll be honest.
Albacore or the spicy tuna.
Nice.
What's the albacore? What is an albacore?
It's
Well,
like
it's a fish.
It's a type of fish.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't tell you what type it is.
that
I just
sounds
know
like a
that it's a
sea
fish.
monster.
That's the extent of my knowledge.
It's
An
a, yeah, it's a-
albacore is definitely a mythological monster from like.
No, that's a manticore.
Oh, my bad. That makes sense.
which probably doesn't come in sushi
No,
form.
I have to Google it now. You're making me
Problem,
wonder
man.
if I'm wrong.
Manticore does not come in sushi form. I'm pretty sure.
Albacore.
That would be bad.
What about you guys?
No, it's yeah. Albacore is an actual fish.
Is-
Manticore is the mythological.
I've never
creature.
heard of an albacore.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah,
also-
I've never heard of that either, but I'm not a fisher, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a like a medium dark, so it's not too fishy, and it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, which works great with rice.
Gotcha. My favorite is a local one at the place I used to go to where my parents live. It's called Salmon Katsu is the name of the roll. It's fried, or no, not fried. It's smoked salmon with cream cheese and avocado.
Oh,
And I've never found it anywhere else. They usually like mix up one or two of the ingredients, and it's not exactly that.
yeah. Tonight I had a roll that was very similar to that. It was salmon, cream cheese, with some Thai sauce on it, which is super sweet and great. It was like a dessert sushi. It was awesome. And avocado does come on it, but I am allergic to avocado, so I declined respectfully.
Oh. Dang, that's I love avocado so much. That would be
That's
really
the
hard
first
for
time
me.
I've heard of an avocado allergy. I
Yeah, I
may be
don't think
allergic to anything, but I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's rare. I mean, I've met people that are allergic to avocado. Fortunately, avocado has like a sour food taste for me, so I can't stand it either. So it's a fortunate allergy. But I have
As
met
far as
people that
allergies go, I guess that's good. Yeah.
yeah, but I have met people that love avocado and are allergic to it, and yeah.
Dang. Gil, does your dislike of Chinese food merge over into the sushi realm?
Uh, is sushi Chinese?
It's not, but
Wow.
some people
That
consider
seems a little
Asian food in
ist.
general to be
One of the
Chinese.
ist.
Like
I
I've
don't know if
heard
it's
a lot of
nationalist or
people.
racist, but
No, that makes sense. No, well, kind of, but no. I've never enjoyed sushi much because the idea of sushi being raw fish is what has always stuck with me. So I had a really hard time eating sushi for the longest time. In the last year, I've had sushi. If every single time I've ever had sushi is because someone forced it on me. Um, my parents are not ones to eat sushi, therefore I did not grow up eating sushi. Um, so me eating sushi in the last year or so, I've had sushi several times where I actually thought it was really good. So I can't tell you what my favorite one is because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about if I talk about
Right.
sushi. I have
Mm.
not had it very much, but I am discovering that I actually do like it after a lifetime of believing that I did not. So I'm
After
kind of
people forcing it,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
telling you
find
it's
the
good.
yeah, you
Hold
gotta
up, hold
find
up.
the Americanized version, and that's the ones that'll have the cooked fish on the inside.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because the
Powder
authentic
we're
ones will
hold
redeemed.
only
up. What are
do.
we holding up for?
Powder redeemed to ask a question. He wants to ask B Love about Eva Longoria, or did he cover this already?
Oh my gosh. Wow. God, how deep do I go into this story? The punchline is basically Eva Longoria served me a margarita last night.
Last night.
Oh,
Last night,
last night.
and I was like, "Thanks, Eva. I don't know what to say." And I didn't tip her, and I walked away.
Oh,
So, backstory. All right, here we go. I'm really good friends with this guy Brian Bowen Smith, who is old school rollerblader, and a lot of you know that I used to be a professional rollerblader. And
hold up,
he one
hold
day,
up, hold up.
like,
You
what?
can't just gloss over that. B Love, the one time B Love was actually a co-host on the Beerly podcast back in I think like January or something of this year.
In
He did show
2018.
off his totally real X Games trophy that he won as a rollerblader in the 90s. The first
That's
X Games, if I'm
badass.
not mistaken.
Yeah, the first X
Yeah,
Games.
he's
Tony Hawk was
legit.
there.
He's a
Danny Way
legit.
was there.
Tony Hawk was there before Tony Hawk was Tony Hawk.
Well, he was already Tony Hawk.
Oh, he was
Tony
already
Hawk
Tony
was
Hawk.
Tony Hawk at like 14 years old in
All right.
1980 something. So
Without
he was
YouTube.
legendary at that time. Yeah, without YouTube, which is hard to do. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, sorry.
So, one of my fellow skaters decided he's going to be a photographer one day, and I'm like, all right, good luck. So, cut to now, and his portfolio is like Kim Kardashian nude, Khloe Kardashian nude, Jennifer Aniston, like the list just goes on and on. So he's a full-on professional photographer now of the stars. So he invested in this tequila company, and Eva Longoria is another investor of it. And they had an event last night. And gosh, who's the guy? Josh Broskin? What's his name? Brolin? Josh Brolin was there. Eva Longoria was there. And she jumped behind the bar and started serving drinks just at the time that I was coming up to the bar area, and she served people a few drinks and then walked away, and I got to be there for that little moment.
Nice.
There you go, Palador. That's the story. And we drank lots of tequila last night. I drank lots of tequila.
Did you wake up
Always good.
knowing where you were?
Kinda. So by the end of the night, everyone started leaving, and me and Brian were left, and there was a small crew of people. And this is a party. There's like 500 people at this party, and he lives not far out of LA, but he got a hotel room, and he's like, dude, I have a
Whoop,
hotel.
hold up,
Let's go.
hold up. Palador just said clink to that, B-Love. Clink.
Clink.
So yeah, so I ended up staying in some random hotel, but we walked around for like 30 minutes trying to find it, and just two drunk white dudes walking around, just like causing havoc. Like I felt like we were in a in a fraternity, like just clowning, walking around downtown Santa Monica looking for this hotel. But I woke up in a hotel and I kind of didn't know where the hotel was when I woke up this morning.
Nice.
But I did drink the water and open up the beer cabinet before I left. So I'll probably hear about that later. It was one of those hotels where the water is probably like $12 for the.
Yeah.
And I took 2 drinks. It's just like, open it, 2 drinks, I'm out. Let's go.
There are some nights where you just have to throw away the idea that you have limited funds.
Yes, especially whenever it's on someone else's tab, for
There
sure.
you go. Yeah. You heard it here first on the Beerly podcast.
There we go. That's my Eva. Does everyone know who Eva Longoria is?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
I did Google her to make sure that I knew
You
who
know
I was
what?
talking
I
about, but
should've
yes, I did know who she
Googled
was.
I should have Googled her, but I don't recognize her name.
I got this Eva.
Beloved, they were both born by the time you and I had reached
Yeah, I know who that is.
adulthood.
And hopefully you guys know who Josh Brolin is. I mean, this guy's like played.
That name at least sounds familiar.
They're both familiar to me.
What did he do? He did something recently that was.
I'm not much
never
into
mind.
pop
I
culture.
know who she is. Never
So
mind.
that's the real reason why I don't know, not because of my age.
Josh
I
Brolin
mean,
was
Josh-
Thanos.
Yeah, Josh Brolin played Thanos. So there you
Oh,
go.
cool, gotcha.
And if you don't know who that is,
This thing again.
then you should.
Yeah, you live under a real rock if you don't know who that is.
Pick up a paper.
Paper. Beloved. Oh my god, dude.
Pick it up.
Pick up a
All
paper.
right, I got paper.
Look it up on the Google.
I did it. I have paper in my hand now. Does that make me smarter?
What's
Yes.
up, Manny?
These are my classmates.
Welcome to the stream.
How many teams are playing tonight?
4 teams. We only had 4 teams, and we only had 3 people per team. So we had a bit of a
Nice.
limited sign up tonight. We're going
This
old
is
school
old
This
school
was the
today.
right
last
here.
match,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm
This is the last
only
match.
5 years younger than you, Pally. Okay. Hush up with your I'm 30 now.
And Pally is not quite, but almost 5 years younger than me.
You guys are all youngsters.
Yes, B-Love is literally 79.
79. Holy. You play pretty good
That's
for a
crazy.
79-year-old.
Yeah, dude, I'm really good for 79.
He might
I've
also
seen
be
your jukes.
84
That's
or
not
51.
79. Damn.
When you don't know,
Uh,
you exaggerate, and therefore it sounds
yeah.
good.
It's at least 86.
It's at least 94.
At
Yep, you're right.
least.
Probably.
I was alive during
It's-
World War II. Yeah.
Not only alive, he remembers it.
Weren't we all, except for me.
I get hyper fixated on 2.
But the
B-Love
real
is-
age,
I'll
if you
say-
want to know,
Oh, okay, yep. I was going to say, B-Love's at least old enough to play with his son on a team.
yeah, I turned 51 in July. So
Wait, your birthday's in July? I didn't know that. Do you mind telling
Dang.
what day exactly?
July the 3rd, the best birthday.
The third! Huzzah!
Hey, mine's also in July.
What is your
Nice.
spoon?
You can't guess when.
The 19th.
Oh,
Close
yeah,
to the third.
shoot.
It's
It's
close
very
to the third.
close.
It's not the
Sixth.
third though.
Is it
not-
the 8th?
It's not. It's
No,
not the
even
8th either.
closer.
Because mine's July 8th.
Yours is July 8th.
Three
Yeah.
July
July 2nd.
birthdays?
We
Yeah.
have 3 July birthdays in this Discord
Right
call
now. Right now.
Right now.
Wow, I'm the loser here. Fuck. Ugh.
Yeah, you are.
Well, no,
Fucking
wait. No,
March
she's
3rd.
not. No, she's not. Because her birthday is May 3rd. 5 plus 3 is 8. My birthday's July 8th. Therefore, it's somehow related.
Yes, and
Alright.
also the third
Somehow
is
the
the same
same
day
thing.
as his, so third.
Third. There you go. There's 2 connections. You're more connected than the rest of us. We only have 1 connection. July.
Yeah.
Spoon,
All of
when's
us have
yours?
July.
Spoons, what's
2nd
yours?
of July.
The 2nd of
Number
July. July
2.
2nd. Nice.
Oh,
7-2.
nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's the number that I run in Echo too, specifically because
Wait,
of my
wait.
birthday. And I had to
If
choose a
you
number.
if you divide 7 by 2, you get 3.5, which is May 3rd backwards.
It's true.
It's destiny or something.
This is what happens
Yeah.
when you
When
You
have
play with the
birthdays.
numbers.
yeah,
Yeah.
numbers. And
That's
shit.
Yeah, numbers.
It's
Clink.
fate. Clink.
The first time
Link to
he
numbers.
saw my ring, which is a wave, by the way, he found a 2 in it, and I was like, how did you do that?
No, I
how
just
did
saw
you
it.
find? Like I can't even re-find it.
I see
I
it.
don't know how.
No, that's a 2.
But
I probably won't message you at 4 a.m. if it's your birthday. Probably. Well, Lentil says otherwise, but I don't think that actually happened.
Paldor in the textual puns in chat. Happy belated Earth Day, love.
wow, I thought he just
did
mistyped,
it.
and I auto corrected in my brain all the B's back
No,
into
he did that
place.
on purpose because it's love. Yeah.
I see that now. I'm just silly.
He's a man of puns and words.
He's a man of many things.
Bees.
Love, why did you redeemed pull you in so you could speak? Why did you have something in particular you wanted to say? We've been derailing you this whole time. Did you have something in particular
He
you
was
wanted to talk
talking about
about?
sushi. It started with sushi.
No, Bay started
Beelove,
that.
go ahead.
No, he did.
Oh, he did.
I just wanted to make a comment that one of my alts is called Disc Bay. So I'm also a Bay.
Disc Bay.
That's it.
Do you spell it
That's
with
all
an
I-
E
We all
though?
a bay in our hearts,
Yeah.
though.
It's disc
Okay.
underscore
It's different.
BAE.
And hers is
Yeah,
BAY.
Then we're not the same.
Oh.
We're not the same.
You're homophonic, but
Aw.
not. Yeah.
You're still a Bay. You're still a Bay.
Maybe for one person in this
She's
chat.
the 53rd. Oh.
You're one person's Bay. You're a single Bay.
Oh goodness.
A solo Bay.
That
Jeremy
may be.
got that.
That's all I wanted to talk about.
Did
what
you
other
just say
changes
Jeremy?
happened?
Is Sir Captain Spoon's name Jeremy?
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
I
alright,
did
just
not
checking.
say that.
My name definitely got released. I don't know what the word to use there is.
Was it today
At
on
Leia.
the chat? Oh, on the.
Not today. I have not said
If
it yet.
I get drunk enough, sometimes I apparently say it in Echo. Like I'll just
Oh.
call out his actual name instead of calling
She
him
has done
Spoon.
that a couple times, yeah.
That was actually
Yeah.
a question I had at some point for the two of you tonight. As a couple who met through Echo, do you predominantly call yourself? When you talk to each other privately, do you call each other by your real birth given names, or do you call each other by your chosen names?
I call her by her username.
But that's because it is my
That's
name.
because I guess that question doesn't apply to you because she had already admitted.
It is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call it because her name.
That makes it
is
easy for you.
username
That's
also.
like a.
It's
cheat
so
code.
easy. I can't mess up, right?
It's a bit of a
Yeah.
cop out, but it technically Bay is still a nickname. I do have a legal name that's slightly different. I'm sure you
legal
can
name
guess
is-
it.
I would assume
given-
it's Bailey, but I'm not gonna guess
It's-
online.
There
It's
you
not, it's
go.
Steven.
You did it. Congratulations.
I'm so good.
Nailed it.
It's
Everybody
actually-
gets it on the first try. It's like that's the only name that starts with Bay. Anyways,
So my name actually is Trail Wagon Pastrami, as Pallador has pointed out.
Nice. No wonder she calls you Sir Captain Spoon.
no, I definitely call him his real name more often. I
That's
have to
nice.
actually think about it really hard especially in this situation where I can actually see him,
Yes.
and I have to think about it right before I say his name, so that I make
Or
sure I
what's my
say
name, though?
Spoon.
Ah.
I'm not gonna dox you. You can dox yourself.
Sir Captain Spoon, you just doxed me. That's my real name. Birth given.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Birth given, chosen by
Best-
9 friends or 8
Coolest
friends.
parents
While
ever.
you're eating ice cream.
While I was eating ice cream, I chose the spoon. And
Wait,
it
what do you mean?
chose
Oh
me.
snap, Gil. What did I do, Lentil? What did I do?
Yeah, what the fuck, Gil?
I don't know what I did.
I don't know what you did either, but what the fuck?
I don't know. I did something that was worthy of an oh snap from the Lentil, and I don't remember what I said. I need a refresher. The delay in the chat sometimes is a pain to deal with, but it's unfortunately necessary. There's about a 7-second delay between what's posted in the
7
chat.
seconds?
Yeah, and that's just internet latency. That's not like there's no conscious how do I say this? There's no on purpose delay on the stream, but there's still about a 7-second delay. No wonder you call him Sir Captain Spoon and not his real name.
Honestly, that's not as far from his real name as you would think.
Sir Captain Spoon
You're
is not
telling me
far
Sir-
from his real name. Okay, now I'm gonna start
Sir
guessing.
Captain Spoon is not far from my real name. I think
No,
that's
no,
probably
no,
as
no, no,
far
no.
as
The
you can get.
Pallador's guess.
Oh,
Pallador's
Trail Wagon Pastrami. Trail Wagon.
That's
Is Travis?
pretty damn far from my real. What the fuck?
It's Travis, ain't it?
This is my real name, yeah. Like, that's actually my... Why is that your first guess that from Trail Wagon? What the fuck?
Because Travis. Travis
The
Trail
first
Wagon.
Doesn't
four
make any
letters.
sense to me.
The first 4 letters are all
3,
used in it.
3.
Wait,
Oh,
you're
all
guy
used.
is
Yeah, right, yeah.
mental?
Used.
What?
Yeah. The first 3
So it
letters
is
are the same.
Travis?
Apparently.
No, my real
Yeah, I
name's
got on the
Travis.
first
yeah,
guess.
Actually,
Yeah.
my name is
Nice.
Travis.
Let's go.
I'm sorry,
Trail
that was
Wagon.
too good of a hint. I should have made you guess more.
I
before
mean,
did that.
I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't have been, but it also
Why do you get
I got
Trail
it. So
Actually, TRA
Travis.
is pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty
Trail
close.
Wagon.
You weren't wrong.
That's most of the letters right there.
Travis.
Yep. Well, now it's over. Your name's Trail Wagon. You live in Vermont, and you're
Trailwagon.
a spoon.
It makes
A
sense.
wooden spoon.
I'm actually a metal spoon. I'm not a wooden.
He's hardcore.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm hardcore. I'm cold steel to the core.
He's been forged in the fires of something.
Of
metal
Vermont.
and brawn.
The
Or
metal
so
and
far as
bronze.
Is your real name Gilligan?
It is not. And what's super funny to me is how many people think that it is. I
mean,
never.
it's a real name.
Yeah.
I
it
guess. I don't know.
He has an island.
So
Do you
here's the
have an
thing.
island?
That is spelled differently. That is Gilligan. Mine is Gilligin. It's very different. It's very similar, but it's
I
very
couldn't have
different.
told
But
you
it's very
that
similar.
because I wouldn't have known.
I rush to it. I get my name misspelled all the time. People put A's in my name all the time. It's only I's. There's only I's in my name. There's no other vowels. But I get it misspelled so often that it has become a thing now. But no, my name is. I'm not named after Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. My name is super stupid. In middle school, my buddy and I used to hang out. We were both on the academic team, which was an extracurricular activity. And so between the time when all the kids would leave the school and the time when our thing would start, we would run around the school with yardsticks and pretend to be whatever. And he was John of Arc, and I was Sir Killigan Gilligan. And when we started having online names, which was right after this, I just went with Gilligan and kept it. And it never even occurred to me that someone would think that was my real first name. But I swear to God, over the last, I mean, I've been on Echo even for 4.5, 5 years now. Over the last year, I've had so many people suddenly be surprised that Gilligan is not my real name.
That's great.
To me, it's never occurred to me. Like, why would you think that's my real name? And then I have to think, like, oh, I guess it is a real name. To me, it's just always been a funny, stupid thing that I made up in 7th grade. Like, yeah, no, it's not my name. My name is a meme, and it's embarrassing to admit anymore. But no, my name is not
Is it
Gilligan.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Kyle.
Yeah,
It's
my
Kyle.
my
you
real
guessed
name
it
is
on
Kyle.
The first guess, or did
Yeah,
you
He
just
said
Travis.
it was a meme. What other
Tra-
meme do you have there?
It's Kyle and Karen. That's it.
Chad,
They're both K names. Chad. Okay, Chad's a good one.
Brad?
Alright, Chad was a good one, but it was Kyle.
Chad
Yes,
is
Kyle.
the most memey name that I can think of.
I thought
It is.
Kyle
It
wouldn't
is.
have been my first
meme.
Thank God Chad has overcome Kyle. But Kyle was the thing for a
It's
while.
true.
It was embarrassing to
Kyle
admit
was
that my name
the
is Kyle. I'm nothing like the stereotype. I don't drink Monster.
Yeah.
I don't get offended with my mom jokes. I don't punch walls. Like, I'm a super chill stoner kind of guy. I'm a hippie.
I do
And
all of that.
You're the anti-Kyle.
I'm the
And my
anti-Kyle.
name's
So
Travis.
yeah. So when that meme came out, I was like, no, that's not. No, I'm just okay. I'm just Gilligan. I'm just Gilligan. I'm Gilligan. Now that Kyle's a meme.
So here's my question then. Do we know anybody that chose their real name as a gamer tag?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi. Welcome.
Also,
to
Jade Michael.
Jade Michael? That okay.
Yeah.
That's his real name. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Now we're doxing everyone. My first Xbox name was Out of Sight. If that's
That was also your real name because at the time I
Yes,
didn't know
totally.
you. Therefore, you were out of sight. Hey.
that was me being clever
She just
in Halo.
no. For those of you who can't see her, she just did a ninja move as she.
I'm embarrassing. Anyway,
Palador calling us out for being scripted because we both guessed each other's name on the first try, Kyle and Travis. I feel like we were given
Scripted.
pretty strong hints, though.
I don't know. You said meme, so I had about a 50-50 chance. And
Yeah,
then
you did.
Trailblazer, or whatever the fuck he said, was pretty close as of a T name. We just know what's going on.
We know what's up. We understand how
We
the
know
world
what's up.
works. We see the patterns. We are above. We're woke or something.
Woke.
Mine kind of is my real name. It's like how most people actually know me.
Your name's Love?
Beloved, like yeah, it's the nickname I've gone by since the '90s in skating.
All right, Brian.
Close.
It's
Think Beverly Hills 90210.
dude. These
He's not
kids,
gonna.
these kids don't know what that is.
All right, I've seen the movie,
I
but
know
couldn't
what it
tell you
is.
anything.
Oh, here's a more pop culture an anti Joe Biden term. There we go.
I don't think I know that one
What's
either.
that
I'm
mean?
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
We both aren't very political, so I'm sorry. We're both out of that one too.
They're
Have
still
you
a
ever
little
heard
too young
Let's
for that.
Go Brandon? Have you ever heard that?
The name Brandon?
Yeah.
Is that your
I
name?
actually have heard that one.
I have heard that name.
Lentil got it. Lentil in chat got it before you said that.
No,
So
let's go. Brandon is a big.
Lentil's more
Joe
in the know
Biden
than
thing.
we are.
That was
Lentil's
a meme.
kind of the
It
coolest
memed,
person
Bay.
in the ecosphere.
I don't know.
I mean, you can also watch her Tuesdays, 10 p.m. EST on Level Up with a Lentil.
Yes,
Beardus
here on
Media.
Beardus Media. Thank you very much, Captain Spoon,
Yeah.
for the free plug.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, Lentil, come sponsor us.
It's
Um,
fun.
Based on what Warpgate just said about full name being their tag, one of my teammates actually, his name is ZZ now, but his original
Octavius
name,
Rex.
no, his name is ZZ now, but or his
Wait, ZZ
original
as in
name
XYXZYZ or whatever his name is?
was XYZZY. Yes, it's the
Is it
original
Army
cheat
Dash?
code. His original username was his full name, like literally first name dot last name, and
Rex
so it's really funny when you look on his Ignite page
Dude.
and
Look
he
at
just
that
doxes
long
him
shot,
for him.
though.
Doug has hit at least a lot of those tonight. Just bounce
At
off
least
the
probably
ramp wall
a
to
lot.
go in from the long shot.
I never go for those. I should go for those. I'm gonna
Okay,
go for those more
so
often.
I'm just checking the stats right now. I was looking for Chu to have 24 more points, but Coolip over here has 24 points. That's what
No
Chu
way.
had last game.
Oh my
No, it's
goodness.
Nice.
Coolip has 24 points in the third
Cool Whip
round.
is the only person on her team that has scored, and she scored 24
Taking
points.
it away.
Looks very
Oh,
similar.
look at Lanzan saves though. 7 saves.
7 saves. That's pretty
That doesn't
insane.
matter. Saves don't matter.
Oh
No,
my.
Lanzan alone has more than the entire Orange team in saves. They only have 6 altogether. He has 7 alone.
I feel like this
Wow.
is a 2v3 right now, but maybe I'm wrong.
We don't have to point that out.
Everybody,
there they
everybody
are.
assists in their own way.
B-Love, you got 5 seconds to say something really cool, and then I'm going to kick you out because you redeemed a thing, and I've let you stay on forever.
I love you guys. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing, and I want to see Bruise in the news next week.
Next week, it'll happen, I promise.
Hey.
He's gone.
Oh. I was gonna give him a
Did you boot
circle.
him or did he leave for that?
No, I booted him.
Nice.
I love B-Love. He's OG of the game, longtime friend, and big fan of the Beer League cast for a very long time. Definitely a fan of the. When I think about Bruising the News, I immediately think of him because he often shows up just in time to watch it because that's his favorite part of the whole show. And I haven't done it in a few months. I need to bring it back just for him.
You haven't done Bruising the News in a few months.
I haven't. It's been a while. Yeah.
What was the last news you remember?
Well, we did one last week. We kind of touched on it last week because it was International Beer Day, and so we did a little thing where I didn't actually do any of it, but it was Psychotic. Did the research and talked about Bruising the News, or not Bruising the News. Talked about Beer League. Talked about International Beer Day on the Friday we were hosting Beer League. So it was a nice
we didn't realize till that day that it was International Beer Day, but it was a nice little pick-me-up there, so we went over that. So we did do it last week, but yeah, I just need to do a little bit of preparing and get myself back on track for that. I dropped the ball on that for a while. But yeah, that's what's up.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That-
4
that
minutes
do be.
and 12
What's
seconds
up?
left. 7-7. Bottles versus cans. Round 3 of 3. Match 3 of 3. This is the final round of the now. Wow. Final round of the
Final round
night.
of the final match.
Yes. Final round, final match. 3 minutes, 55 seconds on the clock. Blue team, with possession. Caster's got a burp because this is the Beer League podcast. 3v3 here. Lanzan going to pass it forward to Cool Up hasn't missed a shot all night long. She's not going to miss that one. Long three-pointer. Puts her team up the cans 10-7. 3-point lead for the blue team. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left on the clock. Cool Up still having all 27 points on her team. It is kind of astonishing and amazing and beautiful that earlier I accidentally looked at the stats, saw Abshu had 24 points, and that was all the points on his team. And then, as Bay pointed out a couple minutes ago, Cool Up has 24 points, and that is all the points on her team. Kind of amazing. 2 different teams, same night. It's a hallmark moment for sure.
Spoon
Clink.
pointed it out.
Spoon
yes,
pointed out. I'm sorry. I thought Bay pointed
He
out.
was
My
hurt.
bad.
He was hurt. He had to hold his heart just then as
My
you
heart
as
is
you
held by my hands.
misquoted.
Hey,
Sir Captain Spoon, I formally apologize as the host of Beer League Podcast every Friday night at 10 p.m. here on Eastern.
as the
Viewers
co-host
Media.
of this week's podcast at 10 p.m. EST Viewers Media, I accept your apology.
I'm clearing up.
Clink.
Clink.
Clink. I need to open. Oh wait, no, I got one right here. Clink. You've been formally accepted. Apologies on the cast. Clink again.
Did you have to mute yourself just then as you were
Yeah,
laughing?
I did. That tickled me really good.
Good, I'm tickling Gil.
Yes.
Ooh.
From a
Tickling him.
distance.
Oh!
Ooh.
Spoo Bear be tickling Gil.
Ladies and
Give me-
gentlemen, 6-7 save.
Don't
Shaggy
call
77
yourself that now.
stones.
Oh no.
I'm gonna call myself that.
Oh no.
Honestly, at
Allie,
this
what have
point,
you started?
quick enough, I want it to happen. I want to be called Spoo Bear and Pubs.
You want
I'm gonna
it?
record it.
I'm
Send it to
very much
people.
not gonna give that to you. I'm sorry.
Well,
Alright, first-
see, the thing is, I know you hate the name.
I did admit
Yeah,
that.
that's pretty passionate.
I don't hate it. It's just not. It's cringy. So I wouldn't use it in a normal.
It is extra. It causes extra friction with you because someone else came up with it.
That is
Right?
true. That's true.
Yeah.
But
It's
most
true.
of the nicknames I come up with are with his real name. So I don't. I've never thought of using Spoon
Like Travy Wavy.
in a pet name.
Yeah, like Travy Webby is true.
Travy Wavy.
A classic one is actually Travy Patty. I've
Travy
been called
Patty.
That
on
is
occasions.
true. I won't tell you the reason why I know that.
I'm sorry. Is
Why
Travy
not?
Patty
You got it.
actually something you've called him?
No,
For real.
not me. Not me.
You heard it here
she's
first on the
texted
Beer
me
League
that
podcast.
before.
I have texted him that.
Palador's melting in chat
but-
right now.
Usually I go with a Travisome, like handsome and Travy put together, or
Travansum?
Travansom. I like it.
Hansvis?
oh god.
See, I'm a different breed. I usually just choose a word and then put Bay in front of it, like Bayacuda, like the Barracuda. It's great.
He
Yes.
does. He and Beyrito. That's a common one.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. 'Cause
My
you
name
just-
can go into
pretty
things
good
a lot
at
better
that.
than his. I don't know
I'm
how to
not a big
respond to
nickname
Pally's
guy,
last
but I can do
message, so I'm
nicknames.
just not.
Well,
I guess
Lentil-
it's not a me decision.
Lentil posting some emojis that I can't quite figure out what they are, but
Is it a
there's
house?
a bell in the middle.
I think it's a church. I think it was with the at the wedding bell. I do
Oh,
believe
there's a little
that is
hearts next
what
to it.
she
I
was
see.
attempting.
I see.
No, that
You're a
would be a
church,
spoon
Lentil.
question, not a me question. I think. So I'm pass. You
It's a
called
church
it.
with heart skill. Okay. She
It
says
looks like,
so.
I mean, it could be, or it could be a comb.
No. She says it's a church with hearts.
She did say that. Is it? I don't know. I'm just gonna.
I don't know. I'm
What's
just.
up
I
with
don't know.
stats?
What I'm
Holy
saying.
shit! Cool got
Look at these
30
stats.
points.
Oh my goodness. Look at these stats.
30, holy
My
shit.
goodness. Possession favoring the orange team slightly. Shots taken heavily favoring the orange team. Assist even on both sides. Saves heavily favoring the blue team, which is nice. Shots taken favoring the orange team, but saves favoring the blue team. Steals 100% in favor of the orange team. Stuns. Let's go, blue team! Love those stuns. Let's see. 77 stuns for It's Shaggy, bro. It's Shaggy, bro. You my bro. Yo, the top. Oh my goodness. The top
Did Cool
three.
Up not get MVP?
Ridiculous. Probably above the. Did Lance End get it?
No, Skinny did.
Skinny did.
Skinny.
Oh,
That makes
7
sense.
points,
No,
4
Skinny got
assists,
it.
2 saves,
He's got a
2
good
steals.
spread.
He's got a good
but-
spread. That's what it is. Yeah, the game favors
Cool.
spreads.
Cool has more points than everyone in the game combined. Every
Yeah.
single person in this round, she has more points.
But also, everyone on the blue team, the top stunner on the orange team was 33 stuns. The
Okay.
bottom stunner on the orange, or I'm sorry, the top stunner on the orange team had 33 stuns. The bottom stunner on the blue team had 33 stuns. And the top stunner overall had 77. The blue team had the stuns locked fucking down.
Did.
They did.
And they won third round. I mean, is that a coincidence, or do we know
I have
what's
no
going
idea.
Because I sure don't know what's going on here anymore.
But what we do know is that is the end of the Beer League podcast coverage tonight on this August 12th, because it's not 5 a.m. and the sun hasn't come up yet. Oh, Lentil in the chat saying Blue God's true God. A little bit of religious zealotry going on. I do endorse it. And when it comes to false religions, I got nothing else really tonight to talk about. Catch us on Sundays. I'll do that in a minute. I'll go last. Bay and Spoon, both of you.
Yes.
Think about it for like 10 seconds. What do you have to plug? We're closing comments. What do you want to talk about? Bay has the funniest face. So Bay, what you got? You were making a face. No one could see it except me and Spoon, but you were making a face, so I'm gonna make you go first.
I could see the face.
Go
And you
check
made a
out
funny face.
my Instagram, Bay in 3D. I just posted this freaking awesome video that
Oh,
I'm
it's fucking
very
dope,
proud
dude.
of.
Oh, hold up. Bay, can you
Wait, time out.
can you post that link in chat?
Oh shit! Yes, you fucking bet I can. Hold on. I usually can just type in half of Instagram and it'll come in. And then we can just
Powder
copy
says
that around.
dibs on being a bridesmaid.
Okay,
You can be my
fine.
bridesmaid.
Hey, no. God,
He said
I
A.
said he can be my bridesmaid.
Hey, I was the
there's
best.
The plug right there.
I was the best man at my sister's wedding. It's fine. There you go. Bay 53 with the link. All right, talk about it now. What's on that? You just did a.
Yeah, so that is all of the art that I create while I'm at school, which is I'm going to school for 3D design and hoping a nice, cool gaming company will just hire me. So like, rad, or any other cool gaming company, thanks. I'll graduate April next year. Sounds good. Hire me.
Nice. Spoon, what
you
you
like
got?
what you see?
Plug in that Drizzly /Echoholics. I mean,
Oh yeah, do you have the link ready?
I don't have the link ready. I could get it ready, but I don't want to.
But
everyone knows it's in there somewhere in the chat. Just watch the entire stream, and you'll get it somewhere in there.
It is in there.
Hold on,
Smooth
I'm
did
sure.
post it like 2 hours ago.
Smooth did post it. I saw it. It was there, and you could get it
Bay got you covered. She's about to
On
post
I
it.
got you. I got you.
at
MV
some
Bay.
point in time.
I got it.
There it is.
Look at
Powder's
that.
posted it.
That's-
Powder's posted it.
Shoot!
Pally,
Pally
go.
always fucking beating
Beat
me.
you to it,
You
Bay.
Pally trying
goddamn
to
whore.
There.
cut in on your territory left and right here.
He really is.
Yo, can
I was gonna ask
You
you
beat
to
Bay.
be the officiant, okay? But now I don't know.
No, I would let you be.
That was
I
gonna
would-
be the middle ground here.
You asking me or Spoon to be the efficient?
What?
I'm gonna
Pally.
officiate my own
Oh,
wedding.
I see.
Is
I
that
see.
what's
Oh
going
no,
on
I
here?
see. I see.
Because he was trying to say braid, and then it was first it was groomsmen. So like the right in between would be the
All I
officiate.
request is that Viridis Media gets exclusive coverage rights to the fight that goes down between you and Pally, and we get plenty of advance notice. We can market the fuck out of it.
I think I'm allowed to agree to that. I don't know if she can because that seems like collusion if she agrees to it, but I can't.
There's no
agree to
collusion here, citizen.
it. Okay,
Oh.
we're good to go then.
Well, if I can somehow get there to Lanada, sure, I'll fight him.
You're gonna fight him in Lanada. Lanada
Yo,
had
there
no
may
part
or
of this
may
until
not
you just
be
said it.
an Echo Viridis mat given away to the winner of the legitimate wrestling match between Bay 53 and Paladar.
We found out how to give away the mat here.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Oh shit!
I might have
We'll
to go
talk.
to Lanada
We'll
now.
talk details. You heard it here first, folks. We'll talk details later on. Captain Spoon, what you got to plug?
Didn't I already plug?
I don't know. Was that it?
I think that's
I don't know
all
what to
he's
plug.
got.
I don't have any plugs, man. I mean, Viridis Media is a good plug, but I can't plug it. Can I send
Thanks,
it in
buddy.
the chat? We're gonna send it.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
got
Yeah.
you.
Hashtag. No,
got
go exclamation point socials. Exclamation point, and then type out the word socials, plural.
I got you. Maybe.
Oh, thanks, Doug, for highlighting that message.
Oh,
Yay! Look at that, buddy. Thank you, Sir Cap Spoon, for plugging the Viridis Media socials. Y'all, join us on our Discord. Please do that. That is our hub. That's where we do most of the things. That's the one we definitely keep up with. Discord is the awesomest chat app ever invented. Come check us out on Discord at discord.gg/Viridis. You can see the link right there. You can click on it if you're not on mobile. Tomorrow night, we have nothing going on at the moment. You may see a random stream pop in off schedule. If you want to see what that's like, you can go into our Discord server and go to the Rolls channel and subscribe to, you can react to our get notifications for off schedule events thing. We might have something tomorrow night. We don't know yet. But definitely on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern, you'll get to see me and Five Spotted Dog co-op our way through the final chapter of the Wolfenstein Reboot series. That's been a little passion project of mine that he's been helping me out with. We're in the final chapters. We'll be doing the last couple episodes here the next week. And then at 9 p.m. Sunday, Eastern time, you can catch the VR Girls League, a.k.a. the VR Giggle League, casted here on Viridis Media. Come support women and girls in gaming as we watch them play Echo Arena. That's all I got. I have been Gilligan. That's Bay 53 and Sir Captain Spoon tonight from the Echoholics and Tachyons, not respectively, but we do respect them. Have a good night.
We respect them, but we're also higher than them. Have a good night.
Bye.